On this episode of the DTVC podcast, Ty from Comeuppance is back for his monthly spot, and we are looking at Shepherd Code, Lapierre, and Clear Cut. Then our spotlight on a fight is the fight between George Kennedy and Cary Grant in Charade. So stay tuned for that as well. And then next week, we've got Chris the Brain Kabinski from Bulletproof Action on, and we are looking at Golden Dragon Silver Snakes. We're doing a little Bruceploitation, so that's another fun one. So check that one out in next week. And then in 2 weeks, Todd Liebenow from Forgotten Filmcast is back on, and we're looking at Strike Commando, so that'll be coming up in 2 weeks' time. Yeah, and then DTVC Extra, I had originally planned to do a Supergirl episode. I'm still kind of planning to do that. It's just we got a heat wave coming here through Philadelphia. We're going to have temps like in, for my Fahrenheit listeners, 108, possibly feels like, 110 feels like. For our Celsius listeners, we're talking like low 40s, low to mid 40s. So either way, the office that I record in is not air conditioned, so it can be a little bit rough for me to record in there. So we'll see how I feel. I would like to do that, but we'll see what happens. So again, just keep an eye out. If I do, I may post it to socials. When I usually don't post the DTVC extras to socials, but I might this time. So yeah, for sure. So keep an eye out for that as well. Yeah, and then in terms of the site, this past week we did Exit Protocol, our 76th Dolph film on the site. Also, it's the 30th Michael Jai White film. We will do a 30 post for him in the coming weeks. But yeah, so we got more Dolph. We got about there's a few more DTV ones we could cover, and then he's got some coming. So I mean, getting him 80 movies by the end of the year is not inconceivable. Also, I ranked it number 66 all-time on my Dolph list. So if you go to our Letterboxd, I do have a Dolph Lundgren list on Letterboxd. You can see where that ranks there, and see kind of what you think of my rankings, right? See if they're my own personal movies, so it can be a little bit different. Yeah, and then this coming weekend, we're going to be looking at Deadly Breed for our PM post for the month of July. So that'll be coming this weekend. And then in 2 weeks, we'll do that 30th movie post for Michael Jai White. We'll be looking at Trouble Man. So stay tuned for that one in a couple weeks' time on this site. All right, and then in terms of me being on other people's sites or podcasts, so I did record recently with John Cross from from the PM Entertainment podcast. We did that with Chris the Brain, actually, who is on next week's episode for us as well. We talked about Hologram Man, so that one should be coming in the coming weeks. I'm not sure exactly. I definitely, for myself, I was I went a little off the rails with some of this stuff that I was saying. So John's going to probably get some editing he's got to do there, unfortunately, because it was definitely a fun conversation there. I'll be curious to see how much he keeps and how much he edits out, because he's also going to be interviewing Evan Laurie for that episode. So that's really cool. He interviewed him, so that's going to be on there as well. So keep an eye out for that. Hologram Man on the PM Entertainment podcast, because I was on that as well. This is a really quick cold open, right? We're going to get in and get out here. But, my newest book, Mark and Sales, available on Kindle Unlimited, and in paperback. Rich Hawes, shout out to Rich Hawes. He read it recently, really enjoyed it. So, if you're looking for a good read, especially the holiday weekend here in the United States, hop onto Amazon, pick it up on Kindle. It goes right to your device. You can, browse through it as you're sort of avoiding relatives, or maybe just taking a break from relatives and maybe not having too much alcohol or too much lobster or whatever it is, that you do for 4th of July. But I'm always appreciative if somebody wants to pick up that book as well. All right, so why don't we cut it here, have John Cross from Miscellaneous Plumbing Fixtures playing our theme song, and then when we come back, Ty from Comeuppance is back on, and we're going to be looking at Shepherd Code, Lapierre, and Clear Cut. Hey everyone, welcome back to the DTVC podcast. As always, this is Matt here, and we are joined once again for his monthly spot on the pod. We've got Ty from Comeuppance. Welcome back, Ty.
Hey, thanks for having me back on. Cool spot. That's what it's calling it, right? Remember that little dude?
Yes, yes.
I'm surprised they haven't made a movie about that yet because we're running out of ideas. So it's like,
Right? Yeah.
because that's IP, right? That's recognizable IP.
Yes,
Cool
you got
spot, dude.
you need. Who'd have thought though? Who'd have thought that the Odyssey would be enough of a recognizable IP, right?
Now we're doing stuff from like 1,000 years ago. We're out of ideas.
Yeah, but like that movie, because I was talking, Freddie Young from Full Moon Reviews
Mhm.
when he was on, he was saying how like Supergirl, which is coming out as we're recording this, it's coming out this weekend, and like the pre-sales were like nil, like he had no problem getting tickets, and I was looking at it for this weekend, I was like, and like every seat was available at the theater that I go to, whereas like he was saying the Odyssey, which I haven't checked that, I have no plans to see that because it's like over
Mhm.
3 hours, I
Oh
can't,
my goodness. I'll wait for the library.
exactly, that's a library movie if there ever was
Yeah,
one.
it's library movie. Straight to library to me.
Exactly. Yeah. But he was saying that one, like the pre-sales were all sold out. That like
Oh,
everybody's I guess it's because it's a Christopher Nolan with all the other actors and people want to go see it.
well, let's see what the reviews are because I hear in Oppenheimer, he doesn't have any quiet scenes. It's just a bunch of music in the background, every single scene. And that drives me up the wall. You gotta have quiet.
Yeah.
It's like, nope. But I love
Yeah.
Inception.
Yes,
That's a high
Inception was
career.
great.
It's only
Yeah.
a scant 16 years ago when I was out. And it's like, well, it feels new.
I know. I know. Yeah, that one was like, yeah, it was funny. I remember when Inception came out, I was like, I was kind of new to Christopher Nolan. I can't remember what of
Mhm.
his movies I had seen, but
In Memento or something like that.
I don't remember if I ever saw Memento. I don't think I did see Memento. I remember when that was like a big
It was a
deal.
big deal. It was a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah. And Inception came out between the second and third Batman movies, I think,
I think
right?
it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that begins.
Right. Yeah, exactly. With Liam
Oh yeah.
Neeson. Yeah. I'm
Right,
Ra's al
Liam Neeson.
Ghul.
I'm not Batman. I'm Qui-Gon, not Batman. Who is he? Like Ra's al Ghul or
Raj
something?
al Ghul. Yeah, which I
I'm
only knew of that character from the Batman cartoon that used to be on in the afternoons.
I thought Ra's al Ghul was Scarecrow. I know comic people are gonna get mad. I'm not good at the comic stuff anymore. 'Cause it's like Scarecrow, Scarecrow.
Yeah, yeah, because he's like this. He's this guy that like lives forever, and um,
Oh,
so in the cartoon, I remember seeing one like, which I mean, I think he was a comical character anyway, but in the cartoon, he his daughter hooked up with Batman, I think, on the in the cartoon series. But then
interesting.
Arrow had Ra's al Ghul. I can't remember who played him on the
It's funny.
on Arrow.
That's hilarious. I just bought season three for super dirt cheap.
Oh,
And like,
nice.
so now I have seasons one, two, and three. It's like, oh, okay, getting there.
Right, exactly.
I
Yeah,
remember when, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think Green Arrow kills Ra's al Ghul, and then
Oh,
Barrowman becomes like. I stopped watching it after Barrowman became the head of Ra's al Ghul's cult that he has.
my memory of the show is fading, but I did see season one fairly recently, maybe like past a year or two. And
Yeah,
I also watched the other Supergirl show, 2 seasons, which I thought were pretty quality.
yeah,
Even though
with Melissa Benoist.
yeah, was that say her name?
I think
Yeah, I
that's.
don't.
I think it's something like yeah.
I never heard it said out loud.
I've never said. Actually, you make a great point. I never. That's just what it is in my head. So
Like,
you
oh
might be-
yeah, Melissa Benoist. Yeah,
yeah,
she was on that Waco miniseries, I think. It was maybe on Showtime. Pretty quality.
yeah, yeah. I think
Um,
yeah.
yes, I got Arrow for cheap. I got a bunch of dirt cheap DVDs. I got Assassination Games.
Oh
Um,
man. Oh, that's a nice pickup.
oh yeah, and I got oh crap, what was it? Oh, Born to Raise Hell, Steven Seagal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, another good one.
another classic in quotes.
Right.
That's not a classic. But I thought, well, I don't have it, so and it was like
Exactly.
50 cents basically. It's like 50
Yeah.
cents for Seagal.
That is we were talking about this over the weekend because I went to used bookstore here in Philly in the Italian market area and they had a whole DVD section and the best that I could find was a $2 copy of Broken Flowers, the Jim Jarmusch movie, and I was
Wow,
like,
that's not much.
yeah, and I I think it was John Cross had told me that that one wasn't even that good, and it's like again that's probably another library movie, except that I
Oh yeah.
realized when I put it back that actually it would cost me more because my local library doesn't have it, my branch, so I'd have to take the subway to one of the other branches, and the subway trip probably would cost more than the $2 to have just bought it, but you know,
I don't think I've ever seen it. I mean, I Jim Jarmusch did make Ghost Dog, which is a pretty good action movie for Jim Jarmusch.
right?
It's
Yes,
like, oh, I can think of shoot action. It's like
right, right.
that crazy hair of his, very David Lynchy.
He
It's like
is,
he
yeah.
must have borrowed his hair from David Lynch, or at least styled it. Like to see a hair off between David Lynch and Jim Jarmusch. It's
Yes,
like
exactly.
it's like which one can you recognize? Did you ever watch that Twin Peaks new one?
No, I never got around to that.
It's pretty good. It's definitely out there.
Hmm.
Of course, David Lynch. So I
Right.
look at David Lynch impressions. I can really do it. It's like I'm David Lynch. It's like that's what it sounds like. But he kind of shot action too. He does secret
Yeah.
action, David Lynch.
Yeah,
So
I wonder if they all just kind of want to do it secretly.
yeah, I think so. But Jim Jarmusch did secret action, Ghost Dog,
Yeah.
and then David Lynch did secret action, kind of Wild at Heart,
Yeah.
kind of Lost Highway. So it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Right. Like there's a scene where oh, why am I drawing a blank on his Robert Loggia is beating the crap out of that guy who cut
I
him
remember.
off. Yeah. You're gonna pick up the manual, you gotta look at the manual.
I miss that little guy.
I know, he's so
There,
great.
there's some like silly Family Guy cutaway with Robert Loggia.
Oh yes, I
You
remember
ever see
that.
that?
Yes. Yes.
I forget if he voiced him or not, but maybe not. It's like L as in hey look it's Robert Loggia. It's like and he said space he said Robert and then space and then it's just L and then Peter goes like, and when Peter does that it's funny.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
those cutaways are like the most hit or miss
I
things
know.
about that show. Because like when they do land, they are like and I guess I imagine for whoever's watching them, different ones probably land better than others. And sometimes they just completely probably miss, all around.
Some of
But
them miss, but yeah, I think most of them got a hit. I mean, like,
yeah.
I have a pretty good ratio. I've also been catching up on American Dad.
Oh, yeah, I haven't
Which,
seen that. So that used to be on TBS in the afternoons, and I would just, it would just be on. It was one of those.
mm,
So that's how I've seen a chunk of the episodes of it.
yeah, I'm on season 19. Um, well, it's taking me a while. I sat on it for years. And it's like, all right, I'm sick of looking at it on the TiVo. It's like, I'll
Yeah.
just try to watch it.
Yeah.
So I've been watching that. I also been watching Charmed. Um,
Yeah. Now, and are you still in the Shannon Doherty episodes, or
yeah,
have you moved on to Rose McGowan?
I'm still on Shan Doherty episode. I'm on
Okay.
just about done with season 2. Now, I know she leaves in season 3, and the supposedly Amazon's getting rid of Charmed at the end of next week.
Oh,
But either they'll renew it or it's on Peacock, which I kind of have. So it's like, all right. Or I go to the library.
yeah.
So I have some alternates. You get hooked into all the silliness,
Yeah,
because
that
Shannon
was
Doherty
one.
tells it. Go ahead.
I was gonna say because that's the one that used to be on TV on TNT,
Yeah. Maybe it's
and
still on TV. I'll take a look at my guide.
I think it might still be on TV because the way it used to be on in the mornings. There used to be like this morning
Yeah.
block of like Angel and Charmed, and so what would happen is on Thursday nights, the NBA would have its doubleheader on TNT. It was kind of like a appointment basketball programming, and they would do the show after the last game called
Mm.
Inside the NBA, and so. I would usually fall asleep during that. Like it was on at like, like 1, 2 in the morning ish. And I would fall asleep on that. And then I would wake up in the morning to Charmed, almost
Hmm.
without fail.
That's
Sometimes it was
amazing.
Angel, but it was almost always Charmed that I would wake up for.
I should have. I Let me check my guide when after the pod. Maybe I can catch some on TV and I can just tape them.
Yeah, because
So,
it's weird. I think feel like TNT is still holding some of the old because it's like USA used to be able to catch all kinds of things, and now it's just SVU and Fast and Furious.
yeah, I know. I saw that too. It's not as
Yeah,
bad as MTV and all the ridiculousness.
the ridiculousness. It's just not 24 hours a day.
I mean, I hear Rob Dyrdek, or AKA Rambo the Skateboarding Pimp from Righteous Kill. He
Yes.
made a lot of money being on that show.
Yeah,
Like
I
he's
can
like been working
imagine.
day in his life. It's like you know, he should be doing is petitioning to get his footage back in Righteous Kill, or at least taking it back
Right.
because he clearly something else got cut out of that movie. I know it
Yeah.
because they all do is mention Rambo. If you watch the movie again, which we should all do every day, it's just like it's every day people should watch Righteous Kill
Yes.
every day, once a day.
We were talking about this. I think when I was on you guys' pod, we were talking about Stallone,
Mhm.
how like Righteous Kill, we've always talked about how it's like, we're lucky to have it and all of that.
Yes.
But it is kind of one of those that kind of this interesting sweet spot where like, Heat is known as the ultimate Pacino De Niro movie. And then The
Yes.
Irishman is like kind of like the getting the gang back together or the band back together for like a reunion tour kind of version of Pacino and De Niro. But Righteous Kill is in this sweet spot that like I don't know if you, I don't necessarily know that you have to be a certain kind of movie fan to appreciate it. I feel like
I think
everyone should appreciate what that was, even if it's
yes,
not, like there's just something about it that's just so, it's such a
it's like
trip.
perfect. It's so perfect because it was
Yes,
2008, a
right.
weird year for sure.
Yeah.
And it's like it personally was a great year for movies
Hmm.
because you had Righteous Kill, you had Punisher Warzone, and Rambo.
Yeah,
Regular
that's
Rambo,
right.
not Rambo skateboarding. You had Rambo and skateboarding. We had both.
You
We
had
had
both of
Rambo
them
and
both.
Rambo skateboarding. Two Rambos in one year.
Right.
I just found, yeah, I just realized that. That's great. So, what a year! It
Yeah.
can't
It's
really be beat.
No, and it's kind of funny because we do these like this week are two movies that we're doing
Oh yeah, we should say
a bunch of Clear Cut and then Shepherd Code Lapierre, the third in the Shepherd Code series.
Jeff Code
Uh,
3.
Shepherd Code 3. None of these are Randall scandals. But it is kind of funny because those, the movies that you were mentioning, I mean, Warzone wasn't a Randall scandal, but
No,
Righteous Kill was.
absolutely was. And
Yeah, and
technically,
Ram
Rambo, regular Rambo 2008 was a Randall scandal.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that was when he was like kind of still learning from the Millennium guys. Yeah, which hopefully Chris the Brain heard me say Millennium guys because
What'd you
when I
say?
was because I usually say New Millennium because I mix up New Image and
Oh well, that
Millennium.
must kind of make sense in a way.
Yeah, but it does sound goofy. So, but the Millennium guys, yeah, Randall Emmett was still learning from them at that time, and then he's, I guess with our today's movies, right? We've got the next in line from Randall Scandal because what is it oh, what is his name? Chad something or Chad? Is it
Chad
Chad
Law,
Law? Is that who it
awesome
is?
name, Chad Law. Yeah,
Chad
like
Law.
wait, who's from Tekken? Martial Law.
Martial Law. Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's
classic.
right.
I usually play the guy that's all the capoeira,
Hmm.
Eddie.
Yeah.
I always remember that about looking it up. I usually
Yeah.
did Eddie.
I did the Kings. That was mine.
Oh,
So
you're
it's
the king,
Core.
the tiger guy.
Right, exactly. Corey Large was who of me is. Corey Large is the
Lori
one who,
Large, another
yes,
legend.
yeah.
Pay
So
yourself.
he kind of comes. I think he's from the Randall Emmett tree.
Yeah,
Now he's most infamous for he was the producer on Thieves Highway who didn't
yep.
pay the crew. So we don't know. We assume that everybody in Clear Cut got paid, but we
I hope
can't say
so.
for sure. There's no way to know. The one thing I guess we could say about Clear Cut, when we'll get into which one of these we do first and all that in a bit, but the movie is shot almost entirely out in the woods. I do wonder if the crew had to like sleep in tents or something like that to save
There's a chance of
money.
that. That's a good question. Because
Right.
Corey Large, I have a Corey Large movie that he's in. It's like he stars in it. It's called Toxic.
Oh
Have you
yeah.
heard of this? I think it came out in the great year of 2007, 2008. And it has Corey Large, Tom Sizemore, get out of here. And you got Dominique Swain. You got I think Master P. So it's like what a lineup.
Oh, that was because 'cause I think he went the Andrew Stevens route where he started as an actor
Yes.
and then kind of wasn't getting, because he acts all the way up and through um uh Detective Night Redemption, but I think
Yes. Yeah.
he's only in because I think I'm trying to think if Detective Night Redemption has like file footage of him from Rogue. Uh, so so
I
really,
think so, yeah. Like credit
yeah.
only. Sometimes you see on IMDb. It's like, okay.
Right, exactly. So, but I'm wondering if he kind of went because that was Andrew Stevens. He was like an actor, and then he decided I'm going to get into producing. And I know like a chunk of his later acting roles in like erotic thrillers, it was more just him like kind of adding his name to try to sell them a little bit. But like you watch something like I'm trying to think of Scorned, like Scorned for instance, but he kind of makes sure that Shannon Tweed's the big star in that one, or like the Night Eyes, he's kind of starts to take a back
Well,
seat on
you're
those.
right. Not, especially Night Eyes 4. Yeah, definitely takes a breather. Not
Right,
too much.
exactly. Exactly.
Hilarious.
Right.
I love that he just like, I was gonna sit in the hospital all the time. I like these other like mini Andrew Stevens cameos too, because like when you watch like the Marksman or other
Yes.
goofy 2005 Snipes garbages
Yeah.
or cruds, and it's like, hey, look, it's Andrew Stevens, and especially the Walking Tall, the Payback.
And he was going to pay. Yes. Yeah. Is that Sorbo?
Sorbo, yeah, and he played
Yeah.
like a lawyer. It's like, hey, look, it's Andrew Stevens. Oh, because
Right.
my cat liked that, liked Kevin Sorbo's Walking Tall,
Oh,
and
did
it's
you?
just like,
That's
besides all
awesome.
the, I think I mentioned on the podcast where my cat Shadow likes Maggie Q, and
Hmm.
there's three pictures, separate pictures, of her watching Maggie Q material. It's like that could have been anything. But she always
Mhm.
drops by for a Maggie Q program.
Right.
Like,
Awesome. That's awesome.
yeah, I know it's hilarious. It's like, but yeah, Toxic. I have a copy. I need to rewatch it. I think there's like quick cut garbages stuff in it. That's just my memory.
Yeah.
But it was a long time ago. I got it from old Netflix disc. I'm like, hey, look, it's $2 on eBay.
Yeah, and it's got Susan Ward. That might have been one of her
Oh
last
yeah,
roles because I
Susan
think,
Ward, Wild Things too.
yeah, I want to
And
say like in the early 2010s she stopped acting.
yeah, maybe that was one of her last ones. The In Crowd, you ever see that one?
I've been meaning to see that one because it's directed by uh Catherine or
Mary Lambert.
Mary Lambert. Well, who's Catherine Lambert? I don't know who that, but yeah,
Are
but
you
Mary,
thinking of the
yeah,
one who did 13 or something?
yes, yeah, and she did Pet Cemeteries, but also
Oh, that,
she
yeah.
did the drag strip girl that I reviewed on my site. That's
Right.
yeah, the
Is that
DeCascos
Rose
movie.
McGowan's?
No,
Well,
it was no the woman looks kind of like her, but who is she? She's like I think she's like somebody's. Oh, she's oh, I can't think of the actor's name, but it's her daughter.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, why am I drawing a
I,
blank on the actor's name?
Tracy Lords?
No, no, older actor like Natalie. Uh, you married Robert Wagner.
Natalie Gregson Wagner.
Yes, that's her exactly.
Natasha Gregson Wagner.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Um,
So I like Natasha Gregson Wagner because Brett and I, we thought of a fake movie for her because, she's classic 90s, like teen or early 20s person.
hmm
And it's called Another Life. And like, because it's like she's wearing like a white t shirt.
Yeah. Oh,
And it's
yes, yeah.
like, I forget the tagline, but like, get a new one. 'Cause it's supposed to be kind of cool. Like, another life, get a new one. So like
Get a
that.
new one.
So,
That's awesome.
you can only picture it though. She's like sitting like in the posters, like she's wearing a white t-shirt and like pants, like jeans,
Yeah.
like looking kind of like half tough. It's like if you look up it's such a stupid comparison, but if you look up the poster for that Mandy Moore movie called How to Deal,
hmm
How to Deal what cards, that's what I always say. But that's what I'm kind of going for. If you look it up, which I've never seen,
Nice.
never seen How to Deal. See, that's funny. They call it How to Deal because today's movie we called Can't Even, right?
Right. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
That's what they have a title like that. That's a $1 billion. Yeah, Can't Even.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
You know,
Yes. So no, Natalie Wood is Natasha Gregson
oh, right,
Wagner's
Hollywood.
mom. Yep. That's
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. That's an suspicious mystery. So
Yes, exactly. Well, because right, because I think so she has Wagner. I don't know if like so her dad was Richard Gregson, um, and then when she married Robert Wagner after, I guess she must have taken the last name Wagner. So
interesting.
yeah, yeah. So I guess
Yeah.
should we do the classic? What have you been watching lately?
Sure, sure. Yeah. I'm still watching Charmed because
Yeah,
Shannon Doherty sells all the silliness. Yeah.
right.
And I'm gonna try to catch up. Well, Amazon Prime's getting rid of it soon. So
Yeah.
I'll jump to Peacock or the library. Have you seen the complete series or
No, no, I haven't. No. So yeah, it's interesting. Like because we were saying earlier about how I used to catch it in I think the first three seasons maybe or the first two, I guess. I mean, I remember when it was new and I would watch it like each the new episode like it was on the CW when it
fun?
was new, and I remember watching it and then just sort of falling off. And
Right.
so yeah, I and definitely those Rose McGowan episodes. I didn't catch any of those.
Okay, yeah, I'm finally gonna catch up on this program. It took a long. I should have started earlier, but
Yeah.
then it's like, well, and why not? You know,
Right.
and I have a couple of ways to watch it if it goes away on Amazon. So
Yeah.
that's the thing about streaming. It doesn't stay there forever. I guess people are mad that Gilmore Girls are going away from Netflix.
Oh yeah.
So, which I've never seen, but I know it's kind of a similar vein, kind of comfort show people call.
Yeah.
My sister watches Gilmore Girls. Some of my friends watch it. It's like I've never seen it.
Yeah.
It's just kind of. Well, I know it's very talky. Well, it is TV, but it's like, but that is extra talky.
Yeah.
It's like they talk fast.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
don't know. But what
Yeah.
else everyone? I watched Mean Streak, which I posted on Instagram a week ago.
Oh yes, I saw that. Yeah.
Scott Bakula and
Right.
Leon.
Yes.
So it's like a low rent Seven and the Fan.
Okay.
That's basically what it is. and not as good, obviously, but
Right.
it was okay. It was all right.
Yeah, Bacula is an interesting one because like remember, obviously there's Quantum Leap, and then he did that kind of Star Trek prequel show,
Oh, that's right.
Enterprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think one of the things one of my friends was telling me that I guess with that show is when they found out it was going to be canceled, they kind of like went in all kinds of different directions with it. So I would be curious to see that show again. There's a lot of Star Trek. I really the only Star Trek I've seen. I mean, I've seen the old episodes. The very first
One
series.
of these days, I need to catch up on that myself. I mean, like I'm very slow.
Yeah. Because they're all on Paramount Plus. I know my wife was, see, it's funny. My wife talked about wanting to do a rewatch of the old, the original series. But she
What
didn't
idea?
like the idea of binging it on Paramount. She liked the idea of
Oh,
like
interesting.
just catching it when it's on MeTV, or whatever. Whereas, for me, I would be like, oh, let's just plow through it. Let's do a few episodes a night or something like that. That's how I would want to do it.
Yeah, I usually try to. Well, I watch too much TV as it is, but it's like if I get watching maybe like two or three at most.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will
I've
try to
got to
get to
get
that point.
better.
Too.
Yeah,
You gotta get that one.
I got to get better at TV because I've been doing YouTube videos. And
Mhm.
the problem with YouTube videos is that most of the ones that I consume are like in the 15 to 20 minute range. Sometimes like more like 10 to 20 minutes. And so what happens is like I look at it, I'm like, well, I'll just do one, because it's only 10 minutes. And then you look at the clock, it's like, well, it's only like 20 minutes after. So it's like, another 10 minutes and it'll be like half past. Then I can do something else. And the next thing I know, I've like spent an hour watching YouTube videos. And that's an hour that could have been an episode of a
Yeah,
TV
I know.
series,
I know. It's so easy to fall into that trap.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you're not doom scrolling. It's
Right,
like,
right. No,
which
because
I
right,
fall victim to all the time. Like, oh, but I guess I'm doing that. Maybe that's my goal for the rest of this year.
you
Don't
know
do
that.
that.
Yeah, the thing with that I found, so my Instagram, I used to follow a lot of different political content and things like that on Instagram. I didn't follow it officially. It was more like it would show up on my feed.
Right. Like, yeah, my feed is just cats, and then something about more cats, and it's just cats. It's like
Exactly.
cats.
Well, that's what I ended up doing. I was surprised. It only took about 12 hours. So for people listening, if you want to do a cleanse of your feed on Instagram, it only takes about 12 hours. And I'm not saying 12 hours of scrolling. I mean like literally like 12 hours whether you're on your phone or not. So you just go and scroll a few times within the 12-hour period, but it doesn't take long for the algorithm to change.
Oh,
So
I
if
think
you
so.
just yeah, so it's like for me with the political content, it's like I would just scroll past it. I would just not even look at it for a second, not do any of that. Just go past it. But then when a cat came up, I would like it and I would look at it for a few seconds. And of
Yeah,
course,
I understand that. Yeah, just
yeah. And I was completely shocked at how quickly my algorithm turned. How quickly it's like because Instagram, I guess because with Zuckerberg trying to sell the ads, he's tuned that algorithm to make sure to like kind of follow your whims. And
yeah. Our whims are cats, and the cats that go boop. When they put their nose and then the camera.
yes, that's great.
Like,
Yes.
I think there's a video. It's called Boops or something. It's like, all right, I'll
Hmm.
watch that.
Yeah.
It's like you go boop.
The funny thing is with the cats, like sometimes I'll see like one that you've liked because it tells you, when your friends like videos or
Oh, I
whatever.
always see that on the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's so funny, like how many of them are liked by other people that I'm following. It's just like, because I think everybody has the same mindset of like, like you want to have like kind of a nice dopamine rush when you're on
Well,
Instagram.
that's such a good point. It's funny. I don't really follow the dog content. I deal with dogs all the time, but
Yeah.
something about because Shadow the cat and
Yeah.
Hershey is another cat I have, and it's like I like seeing that. It's like
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
you
Yeah.
got any tuxedo cats or chartreuse cats for me? It's just
Right.
like
Yeah, there's nothing like a tuxedo cat whacking something,
yeah, it's
like
funny.
right. It just works. It just, and obviously I'm also trying to do a better job of at least like viewing content of people I follow and liking and sharing and
Yeah,
all
I'm
that
trying to
kind of
do
stuff.
that too. I'm trying not just look at cats all day. Who did you mention last time? It's Andrew Babcock.
Oh yes, Babcott's another. Yeah, he's a great
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
I think he
Yeah.
posted something interesting today. I think he posted a Wolverine.
Yes, with Sabato Jr. in like the
Yeah.
jewel case DVD.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I just saw Sabah Jr. Was it today or yesterday? Charmed.
You saw, oh,
That's like
oh yes, okay. I
he
think I
went to
remember that
Charade and he
episode.
kind of
Yes,
kidnapped Shan Doherty.
yes, that's right. I
You actually
remember
remember
that.
that? That's amazing.
That was a great one. Yes, yeah. I've got to watch High Voltage with
Oh, it's
Sabato
a good one.
Jr.
It's fun, and it has Zapka and I think some other people.
Yeah, because the reason why, for people listening, why I have to do High Voltage is because Hellfire, which is the new Dolphin, but actually the one before that one, Hounds of War, that we've been waiting for. It's like, Isaac
Yeah, we
Florentine
went
has two
forever.
movies out that neither of them are on streaming yet. So the only other, I think there's two other Florentine movies I have to watch. It's High Voltage,
Mhm.
and then what was the other one? Like something Kickboxer,
Oh, Desert
Desert Kick.
Kickboxer.
Yes, yeah. So that's the
Yeah,
other.
that's a good one. That's a fun. Some guy named John Newton or something is like the kickboxer, like John
Right.
Newton,
Yeah,
John
right.
Fig Newton is that called?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of what I've been watching lately, I
Yeah, go ahead.
watched Exit Protocol. I got
Oh, he
a
did.
yeah, I
Oh,
got
it's
a
tough shirt.
exactly the top with the designer shirt. One of the funny things about it is Michael Jai White plays a character named Isaac Florentine.
Ah,
Yeah. So
that must be an in joke.
yeah, exactly. I think there's some other ones in there that I didn't catch, but the problem with it is that it's not. Dolph is in it a fair amount. He's in it
Mhm.
more than Michael Jai White is. Michael Jai White's in it less, but it's more about this main guy. I can't think of the actor's name because
Right, one of those.
exactly. Scott Martin is the actor's name. He's
Yeah,
like
one of
doing
the Scott
voiceover.
Martin's bait and switches. Yeah,
Exactly. And I mean, to be fair with this movie, at least it has his name on the cover. Because I think like Riot, does Riot have Matthew Reese's name or is it just Dolph and Chuck Liddell?
I think it's Dolphin Chuck Liddell. Yeah,
Right, exactly. But it's the same idea. I
yeah.
mean, I will say this movie has more Dolph than Riot had Dolph in it. So
Interesting.
yeah. So it's still like I was trying to think. There's so many of these movies like this where it's like I think Section 8. I guess Ryan Quanten was at least on the cover.
I think he
So
was, but yeah, very light on the Dolph, very light on the Scott, very light on Scott Atkins, and even
yes,
lighter on the Mickey Rourke.
yes, yeah. Right. Rourke is just there for like 5 minutes, just working at the auto body shop that
Yeah, I
the
remember that. It's like, "Hey, here's your car."
right, exactly. Yeah,
Okay, that's
right.
funny, and I liked his unbelievable laziness. He loves being so lazy, Mickey Rourke. He said he wasn't going to be lazy anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
I'm going to look for good work. It's like,
Right.
I think you no. It's like, if you're in Rourke to Oblivion, our podcast episode, that's not good. It's
Right,
like,
right. No, no, exactly. And I know it's funny because I've now reviewed both of those movies on the site, and that's one of the few where I've done because a lot of times it's
Hunt
like I
Club, right? It was
right
Hunt
Hunt
Club
Club.
and what was it, Jade?
Jade was the other one. Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
which actually kind of links to
the
Delabie when we
lobby.
talk
We'll get
about
to
him.
him.
Yeah, but it is kind of funny how like Rourke, man. Yeah, it's like there's something I was talking with some other people about this about how like younger Rourke, like like 80s Rourke or like kind of,
Like Angel Heart Rourke or I don't know,
yeah,
Body Heat or
Body Heat,
Year of the
Desperate
Dragon Lee.
Hours. Yeah.
Yeah, Desperate Hours. Yeah,
Yeah, Harley Davidson, the Marlboro Man, that kind of that Rourke. There's something about that Rourke that still works really well. That it's almost like when you see the new Rourke, I don't know. There's almost like
something wrong.
yeah. It's like, oh, where did that old Rourke go?
Well, that's the thing. If you ever watch Point Blank, that's like really the start of it. It's
Yo,
like from
yes,
97, 98. Not the one with Lee Marvin's.
right, right.
That would be weird if he was in that. Like, Tiny doesn't work on that. But it's so garbagey. But there's something about it. It's like prime blockbuster, like fifth choice of blockbuster movie, maybe even eighth choice. It's like Mickey Rourke. I know him. Wait, he's not doing so hot. I guess I'll watch it. It's like
Yeah.
I remember watching. It's like, oh dear. But I thought it was stupid. But I think it's probably even funnier now.
Hmm.
Like you have like when you get older, I guess. Because I remember when I wouldn't say I was new. Because I got that from when I worked at the video store, Point Blank.
Oh, yes, yeah.
And it's like, oh, and I watched it, and it's like, oh god. But it's like, but back in the day, I said this. This is like 2002. I said Mickey Rourke was going to make a comeback, and no one believed me, and he did. But then he fell off again. So I
Yeah.
probably should have guessed that also. But just like, it's like
What a comeback that was, because
what a
it was
comeback! Yeah,
he gets the Oscar nomination for The Wrestler. He's a baddie in an MCU movie, in Iron Man 2, and then the next thing you know, he's back in the DTV world. Oh, he
Yeah,
did
so
Expendables as
The
well. That's right.
Expendables.
That's
Yeah, The
right.
Expendables. I think another hot movie, and like or Immortals. That was a popular movie, or at least it went to the theater.
Yes, and then he did The Informers, right?
Oh yeah, that's a weird movie. Ever watch it?
Yes, I did. I saw it in the theater actually. A friend of mine
You saw
wanted to
The
see it.
Informers in the theater? I
Yes,
didn't.
it
It
was.
was not caught in when it was not caught in Connecticut.
No, it was in Portland, Maine. They had, and I was, the friend was, I can't remember how it worked out, but he really wanted to see. I think he maybe read the book, the Bret Easton Ellis book,
Right,
so he
right.
wanted to see the movie. And I mean, there weren't a lot of us in the theater. It was like, yeah,
I liked it. I think it's a little of a messy movie, obviously, but I still like the movie.
yeah.
Did
I
you
think,
like it, or what's your memory?
yeah, my favorite part is the funeral at the beginning when
Yes, I
the
remember that.
mom doesn't really get 80s music and she plays Shadows of the Night by Pat Benatar. That was like,
Soundtrack's pretty good, and the trailer is fantastic.
yes,
When I watched this is what 2008, 2009.
yes,
That's when
exactly.
it was
So,
always on these hot Sony, crud Steven Seagal and Wesley Snipes movies. So
hmm
I just watched the trailer all the time. And it's a great trailer. I'll give it that.
yeah.
It's like, do you remember it? It's like they're playing Iran,
Yes, yeah.
and the guy's like in a car, looks like a green screen, and says, "I need something better than this." It's like,
Right,
it's like
right.
check out the trailer, you'll see that, and you'll laugh.
Yeah.
And then Mickey Rourke's like, he kidnaps that kid. I don't remember what else happened. I should rewatch it, but
Well, because I think there's something going on with Amber Heard. Was that,
yeah,
was
she's
she?
hanging around. And
Yeah.
Devon Sawa, which I
Yes.
just watched in the movie called The Guilty. Oh, I'm sorry,
Oh,
that's Brad Renfro. Sorry, Brad
yes,
Renfro, the
Renfro. So,
late
yeah.
great Brad Renfro.
Yeah.
Um, wait, yeah, he's like a hotel guy. That's what I remember. I think I watched it fairly recently, so I remember. I remember it so vividly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
No, I
that's
think,
what we saw in the theater.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
it was like I said, it was like, what it was I think, I can't remember exactly how it worked, but, I can't remember if like,
was it
if,
like a special screening or something?
no, so it was the theater in Portland that we went to. It would they would show indie movies as well as like so it was like a mix of, you know,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So it was like so they would show big movies like that were coming out at the time, but then they would also mix in. So I remember I think like, An Inconvenient Truth played there. But I think I also saw like Star Trek, the reboot with Chris Pine.
Right. I call him Chris Pinecone.
Chris Pine going exactly, exactly. So I was like, you see like a whole mix of them there. And I think they also had like the cheap Tuesday night deal. So I think I would go with friends,
Well, that's
to,
fun.
yeah, it was, so it was, that was a theater. It's funny because like I go to the movies like every, like maybe, every so often now. Like I barely make it to the movie theater as much as I used to, but I
Mm.
forget about those times like that where it was like, yeah, you'd go more often, but it was one of those things where like, I
That's
think
true.
Informers might have only been playing in Portland, and that
That's
might have been why
amazing.
my friend was in town. He was in town with his girlfriend. He had something else that he was doing in Portland. Then, like that night, we went and saw the movie. I can't remember exactly what the deal was because I was living in Portland, Maine at that time.
Because I also remember from the trailer, 'cause I've seen the trailer at least 10 plus times over my life, maybe more.
Yeah,
There's a part, it's like, I can feel your pain.
right.
Only you. Definitely check that out because I've heard that a million times.
Yes, yeah.
It's
No,
so
I
great.
gotta see that. Yeah, I,
Yeah,
I
watch the
did.
trailer. Check it out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Something else we watched. What I watched recently, Mean Streak. Oh, I finished. Well, I'm in the middle of. Oh no! Oh, I watched Asian Schoolgirls.
hmm
So it's one of these guys says in the podcast, rape revenge movie.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I wasn't joking. No one likes that word. It's an asylum movie, but it's
Right.
not very
Right.
good. So it's like the beginning was kind of junky, and then it got junkier, and the pacing was terrible for 90
hmm
minutes. But here's a twist: I watched it on Fossum, and there were no ads for the
Oh.
whole time. It's like no ads
Right. Right.
at
Yeah.
all. Now I watched it kind of late, 9:30 at night on Monday, and it's like, and then it's like, could have been a lot better. Just the pacing was really bad,
Yeah.
and you don't really care. There's a couple
That
of okay,
happens.
yeah. I
That
was
happens
hoping,
with the
I almost
asylum.
bought it like a few
Yeah.
months ago. I was like, oh, it looks cool. No, no, I just watched it, and I also watched a movie called what's it called? Nowhere Safe. You've heard
Hmm.
of this?
No, no, no. There were
It
no.
has Natasha Henstridge and Jamie Kennedy. And it's about like cyberbullying.
Oh, okay.
But that sounds good. I like the title. first like 20 minutes were all right, and oh my goodness, it fell off. Like, because nothing happened of any sort of thrills or consequence.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was like boring. It's like you had something there. I thought Jamie Kennedy was gonna be like an evil, like bully predator guy or something. I did no research on it.
Yeah.
I just saw the title and the two people. It's like that's good enough for me. Yeah, Jamie Kennedy. Do you ever see his podcast? He seems kind of a fun guy.
No, I
It's
never
like,
no.
well, it comes up on some of my algorithms. It's like, all right. I mean,
Yeah.
he does the con circuit. Um, obviously Scream. He can do the con circuit the rest of his life because it's Scream
Yeah. Yeah.
and Scream 2. You ever see Scream 2 recently? It's pretty good. Um,
No, I haven't seen that one in forever. So I think I saw the first three like each when they came out.
mhm.
But I haven't watched the Scream since then.
Oh, you should
So
watch Scream 4. I love Scream 4.
yeah, that's what
That's
I've
like
heard.
my favorite one
Yeah.
because it really goes for it. Scream 3 is a compromise movie. Scream 2, it's fun. It's funny. I just love Ghostface's voice. I
Yeah.
mean, like, there's no movie about Ghostface's voice
Right.
because he's like
Right.
taunting Jamie Kennedy on the phone, like, "You'll never be like you'll never be the hero."
Yeah.
It's like what's his name? I forget, but it's like I forget the name of the movie. But I always think of Cotton Weary, Lee Schreiber.
Right. Right.
What a
Yes.
name! It's like that's a wacky name. That's like such a
Yeah.
written kind of name. It's like I can't remember his name from Scream. Well, it's gonna drive me crazy.
Oh, Liev Schreiber?
No, no, Jamie Kennedy's name. Just
Oh,
not
right.
Kennedy's name. I could have
Yeah.
it up fast, but just I don't know why, because anything that Ghostface says is amazing. So it's like, oh, but did you see the new one? Oh, I didn't see any of them. Sorry.
Right. No, no. Yeah. I've got some catching up to do on the Screams. Yeah.
Let me just double check here. It's gonna drive me nuts.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Randy.
Randy,
Randy
Randy,
Meeks.
Randy Meeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like Randy Meeks. And of course, uh, Stu Macher,
Mhm.
Matthew Lillard, which they never say his last name at all until like the last couple of new movies, and it's kind of funny. It's like his last name was Macher. It's like it's kind of funny. It's like I hear Matthew Lillard's awesome on the con circuit.
Is he? Oh,
Oh, I hear he's really cool. I hear his lines are out the door.
yeah.
And he actually does care because I would love to meet him because I want to give him my VHS of Spanish Judges,
Hmm.
which is a stupid movie he made of him and Vincent D'Onofrio. And it's like, I'm waiting. It's like, come by to Connecticut. Maybe we'll come by 90s Con.
Yeah.
Some hot people will come in there. I'll mention it later. But we were talking about the movies, right?
Yes, definitely. I want to quickly say about Jamie Kennedy. I didn't know this. He's
Right.
from Upper Darby, Pennsylvania, which is
Hmm.
just west of Philadelphia. But we lived in Upper Darby for a bit.
Oh,
Lived in an area called Drexel Hill in Upper Darby Township. So I wonder if he was from that part of the city. I don't, or, that part of Upper Darby, or he may have moved out of Upper Darby too, like soon after he was born. Um, but
interesting.
yeah, that's
Life.
crazy.
I
Yeah,
don't mind Jamie Kennedy. He's in some other weird movies. He's in some weird movies actually. If you
yeah,
look up his filmography besides Scream,
yeah.
he's in some weird movie called Seduced. It has Sam Elliott,
Oh,
and
interesting.
it's not the greatest movie, but he's kind of sniveling and it's kind of silly.
Right, right,
Classic
exactly.
snivels. It's like,
Yes.
it's like
Right,
we're
exactly.
talking about the movie, right? So we're talking
Yes.
Chef Code 3, La Pierre.
Yeah, do we want to do LaPierre
Yeah,
first?
let's do that
Okay.
first.
All right. So yes. So this is one. So full disclosure, the last time we did it, the Shepherd Code movie, the second
What
one,
was
Road
that?
Back, we got a screener for that one. So
Oh yeah.
we
That
didn't
was on
get a
my phone.
screener this time.
Oops.
But the movie is on Fossum, which, to be fair, when he gave us when Delabie, actually, I don't think it was Delabie that sent the screener. I think it
No,
was
it's like the lobby like manager people or something.
right. It was like somebody that worked with it. So maybe he didn't have the money for the I completely forgot that it was one of the because I'm like on these mailing lists for different publicity firms. And so
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, so like they sent me the Delabi one, or they sent me the Shepherd Code Road Back one, and they had this thing, they had like all these headshots of people like Don the Dragon. They were like, oh, these people are available for interviews, and I was like, I could reach out to this person and see if Don the Dragon Wilson wants, but I was like,
That'd be
I don't want,
awesome.
yeah, but the thing, I didn't really want to interview him about the Shepherd Code. I wanted to interview him about like Blood Fist,
Yeah, I
like
know. Bloodfist. I hear that happens. Though. You have to stick to the movie,
right, exactly, yeah,
and
that's what I
so
think, right?
yeah, it's like I heard that for someone who was interviewing the guy who made Piranha 3D and Mirrors for his latest movie that ever came out. I forget the title.
Hmm.
And they in Lionsgate said stick to the movie.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
no,
exactly. So
give me
yeah,
Lionsgate.
yeah. So this time around, I guess maybe he couldn't afford the publicity. So it was on Fossum. The other interesting thing, and
Mhm.
so I remember Christopher Brink I think he did get a screener for
Nice.
Bulletproof. That he got the screener. He went to review it and
Mhm.
discovered it's not on Letterboxd yet. And then you watched it for this episode. It still
Yes.
wasn't on Letterboxd. Luckily, because the producer that I review movies for, Joe Williamson or Joe Williams, who he does when he's sending me those the screeners. He asked me one time if I could put some movies on Letterboxd, and I went through
Oh,
and figured out, yeah, Williamson. I got because it's Joe Williamson. He asked me if I could. He's asked me before if I could put movies that are new on Letterboxd for him. So I figured out the process to do it. You have to go through the movie database. That's the place. And
that's interesting.
yeah, and you go through. So I went through. I got like the images from IMDb, the screenshot, and then I just kind of added in whatever actors were already in the movie database. I added them to the page, and it ended up on Letterboxd. So that's
Nice.
so yeah.
Do you
So
need Letterbox Pro for that kind of bit or no?
no, because what it is you add it on the movie database, and then the information goes. So it takes about 24 hours. There is a way
Okay,
you can force update it, but it didn't work when I was doing it. So
of
but yeah, you
course.
don't need Pro to do it. You just go on the internet on the movie database. So it's not IMDb. It's something else called the movie database. But then you add the movie on there. You put all the details. I mean, it is a lengthy process. I think it took me like 45 minutes or so to do it
Not so bad.
completely. Yeah, so it's not horrible. I mean, the thing is, if the movie's already on IMDb, it's easy because you can just, you know, go on IMDb and just go like name by name, and add them to the different cast and crew things. So
I
it's a
used to
little bit
do that on
easier.
IMDb, add info.
Oh, yes, yeah, me
And
too.
a long time ago, I think Wesley Snipes was supposed to make a movie called Chasing the Dragon,
Oh, yes, yeah.
and it never got made. And I used to have information about it somehow, so I added to IMDb. It's like, oh, it's kind of fun. It's like Wesley Snipes.
Right,
It's like,
right, exactly.
yeah, all
Yeah.
these little like pop-ups. Yeah,
Hmm.
I remember doing that. I wish that was made. It looked like a cool movie.
Yes,
But,
yeah. I
oh
know
yeah, the
there's a lot of
movie.
those like that don't get me. Yeah. So,
Oh
um,
no, we can get into that. But
yeah.
we'll talk about Lapierre,
Yes, well, should I? I'll do a synopsis.
please.
So this is a prequel to the first two Lapierres. And so in it, Alan Delabie. He plays Lapierre, Alex Lapierre, who he's known as being a shepherd because he kills people. So essentially, he's shepherding them into the next life, to
Right.
their
Yeah.
dying. But he his wife wants to divorce him, which he says, "I'm very disappointed in you," which is that's a really it shows that he was probably not the most nice husband to be if he's disappointed in his wife for divorcing him. But anyway, he's kind of in this like nihilistic mode when he gets this job to protect a woman named Tanya. And when he goes to France to protect her, the reason why he gets this job and not Cinema Epoch's own Louis Di Stefano, who plays Dan. The reason why Louis Di Stefano doesn't get the job is because the lobby, quote, knows how to handle women, close quote, which,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was a bit.
Yeah. I don't know if this was made in 2026 or 1966, but either
Uh,
way,
we'll get to
right,
1966 soon, actually,
right, exactly.
for the
But,
on a fight.
yes, you're right, exactly. Yeah. But anyway, he gets there, and at the same time, there's this guy called the Ghost who wants to kill him. The Ghost is he's this guy who gets off on killing people, like literally, like he's killing people, and as they're dying, he's like pleasuring himself when he's doing it. He's got
I know,
a
very
man
ridiculous.
bun, the
Yeah,
whole nine
man bun
yards.
guy.
Right, exactly. And his partner is a guy named Lucas, who is played by Ewan Calloway, who is the fight coordinator and the stunt coordinator for this movie. But so they're trying to kill LaPierre at the same time that LaPierre is trying to protect this woman, Tanya, played by Teresa Casa. He is able to defeat these two guys, but because he's fallen in love with Tanya, which you're never supposed to fall in love with the mark, with the person you're protecting.
No, you're not supposed to do that.
No. So, and if you remember from the very first movie, she gets blown up in a car park or a parking garage.
Oh, good
And,
memory.
yeah, and so essentially this movie brings us back to that point. It's sort of working its way to that point. So, yeah, Ty, what did you think of? And I forget to mention we've
Uh,
got Eric Robertson and Don the Dragon Wilson and Patrick
well, they
Kilpatrick.
needed.
But
I
yeah,
know. First off, I have to say this wasn't that great.
Yeah.
Because the pacing was pretty glacial.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be nice about this, and it's like you don't care. And I do like the fake Gerard Butler guy.
Yes.
Maybe some positives, but you get what 45 seconds of Eric Roberts. It's like, well, would you hire him for like 5 minutes? It's like he's in a sit down role at a bar, right? And I thought he was going to come back. It's like, oh right, he doesn't come back because Eric Roberts. And then Donald the Dragon, who was on the phone, he looked like he was like talking to someone off screen while he was talking. You notice that?
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Like, oh dear, as he might say. And it's just like he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. See, now when you say it was a prequel, I guess it all kind of snaps back into place. But
yeah,
it still had to. Why is that? I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like, why is the pacing so terrible and it's so glacially made? You know what I'm talking about? It looks weird.
Yeah, Delabie did tell me before going because he listened to our discussion about the second one where we were like, remember the second one we were talking about that one we were like, oh, like it needed more fights, it needed more action, and all that,
which he did.
Yeah, and so he said, well, the action takes a lot of money, and they didn't really have the money to do as much, and he kind of warned me that this one was going to have even less action.
Well, yes, he wasn't kidding.
No, but to your point, there is it can be paced better. Like, and so it's one of those things where it's like, where do you put things? Like, where do you put these different things? And I think that's part of it, right? Is that like Shepherd Code Road Backs had similar pacing problems, but then you get this stuff at the very end where you've got Shauna West, Mark Strange, who we got a kick out of Mark Strange with the jacket and everything.
Keanu guy,
right? Exactly, yeah. But he could fight, right? Like they were great fight sequences, and I think that's one of the problems with this movie is that it didn't have a Shauna West or a Mark Strange to like help out. Like, even though the pacing was made a bit rough at the beginning, at least at the end you had this payoff where you get like Shauna West beating the crap out of a bunch of people, then Mark Strange fighting Shauna West, and then Mark Strange fighting Delabie, and even you get Don the Dragon Wilson with a boxing match.
Yes, but in this one you get nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. You get, and Eric Roberts is such a it's awesome you got him, but for what? I mean, like, and Donald the Dragon. It's Donald the Dragon. It's like I can't stop calling him that now. But yeah, Don the Dragon, like you have Don the Dragon. I mean, I know that's awesome.
Yeah,
you're not utilizing him even this prequel. He's on a phone. It's like we're off air comparing this to the last Kumite, which probably is the same budget, but it did a lot better with the nostalgia factor and the the old school retro factor.
Yeah, and maybe that was part of it. It needed to lean more on that to like get it because it give us more of the retro part of it. I think I was going to ask you about the Eric Roberts part because I was wondering, like, does it even count as a sit down role if it's only one scene, right? Because isn't it like you think of like Dick Van Patten? I mean, maybe it's like a degrees of sit down role, I guess, right? Like
this is the weakest degree. Yeah, I mean, he sits on a bar stool and he's like, and there you go. It's like I really thought he was going to come back. I mean, he was. And he did.
No, and he's looking Delabie in the chest. It looks like so. Yes, I'm assuming he's reading cue cards, right?
100% cue card. Yeah, it's like it's funny, and but they should have leaned on that kind of idea more. Like try to be like Skin Traffic.
Yeah,
it's like because that's Eric Roberts and it was silly.
Yeah,
and stick to that idea because then you will have it was a lot better pace too. Because go ahead.
Well, no, because I think you have a great point. What if throughout the movie, if Delabie checks in and Roberts is just in the same bar drinking from the rocks glass, but answers the cell phone and is like talking to him on the cell phone from the bar?
Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Then you get more Eric Roberts. It's kind of fun to always hear him talk, and it's like, okay, hey, look who's back, Eric Roberts. Because that's what it used to happen in these B movies.
Yeah,
and it's like they used to come back. It's like okay, there's a small break. But then, I think look at Lance Henriksen and Pistol Whipped.
Oh, another great one. Yes, another great example.
He's there, and then he comes back. It's like that's all you have to do. It's like I'm being nice.
Yeah,
use Eric Roberts more. And use Don the Dragon Wilson and Patrick Kilpatrick too.
Yeah, but
Um,
Patrick Kilpatrick is there for one scene with a bolo tie and a Southern accent.
that was great, but wouldn't it be funnier if he was interested in it more?
Right. You
It's
just
like,
call him. Just give him a call. Just, call these guys. Yeah. Now,
what are
one of
their
the things,
rates? What are their rates? Like a $1,000 an hour or something? It's just like, it's
right.
like
Yeah. No, I think, because I think, so there are some moments of this, I think we've talked about that worked. Like, I think,
I
so
drunk
there,
off the guy.
right. There's that scene where he's fighting the two guys, Lucas and the Ghost. I think it's played by, I don't remember who played him, but
I didn't write that down. No.
yeah, but he's essentially it's like somebody's house, right? They're like in
Yes.
somebody's yard, running around somebody's yard. Which I mean, I guess that those people weren't home. I mean, what do you do if
I hope not.
right? Because they're like shooting around each other. But like Delabie's trying to figure out how to get around these guys, and one of the things he does, which I thought was kind of cool, was he's fighting that Lucas guy. And earlier we'd established that he ran out of bullets in his gun. And he used a technique that I don't think I've seen in an action movie before, where he pointed when he got cornered by the Lucas character, he pointed the gun at him and let the Lucas character disarm him and then point the gun back at him. And then when the guy tried to shoot him, like, oh, you're so good, you're supposed to be the best, and you just let me disarm you like that. You're not that good. And then he goes to shoot him, and it's like, oh, the gun. I thought that was a really great ruse there. I thought there was a great use of the out of bullets ruse.
Yeah, that's helpful. And it keeps the movie kind of slowly chugging along.
Right, exactly. But like it's interesting. Like he has the fight scene with that guy, and so I think this is a good
Which
point
I
too
thought
when we
was a
talk.
good fight scene, by the way.
Yes, it's a good fight scene, but to your point about the pacing, the fact that that guy kept getting knocked down and then getting back up, and they had to fight all over again,
Yes,
it's like if the pacing was better throughout, you'd kind of get a kick out of that.
exactly. Because
Yeah,
the pacing problem is a real hindrance in this movie, and
hmm
I'd say all of them, by the way.
yeah,
But they got away with it in the first two a little bit.
yeah.
But this one, no. It's just,
No, I wonder like if the mindset is I don't know you know like if you're writing a script and maybe we both had Rich Pierce on our
yes.
podcast, and then also I've Tom Joliffe who was a screenwriter as well as I've been on. Maybe we should ask them like what is the rule when you're writing a screenplay, like how many pages you go without like a plot point of some point.
It's a
um
good question.
yeah.
I'd love to know. Hopefully, we'll have Pierce on soon. Just do scheduling for Stallone Part Two.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
gonna do Eric Roberts Part One, by the way, soon.
Oh,
Um,
yes. Yeah. Well, speaking of Eric Roberts, yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
he's our next subject for our podcast. I know we haven't done one lately, but we're doing Eric Roberts Part One out of what 100. But it's like,
right, exactly. Yeah.
but
Well, because that's the thing, right? Is like how many Eric Roberts roles are like this?
oh, a lot.
And
Like you probably
you know, I
dropped
don't.
by a set for like 5 minutes. Next set, next set, next set.
Exactly, exactly. It's funny, like on my site, I haven't reviewed a lot of Eric Roberts movies, but most of the Eric Roberts movies I've reviewed are like this, where it's like I'm watching this for Don the Dragon Wilson, really. Of course, we wanted to do the third Shepherd Code, but really, this is I don't, what do they say, like Pokemon, right? You got to collect them all. You
Right.
know,
Yeah, collect all the Dons.
got to do all the dons, right? And
Yeah.
and so of course, I'm going to review this at some point for Don the Dragon Wilson, and it just happens that Eric Roberts is in it. I mean, I'm trying to think how many Eric Roberts movies I've reviewed like that, but it's a lot. Like it's oh, he's in Sector for Extraction. Speaking of Pierce, with Olivier Gruner, it's like okay, well, it just happens to
Yeah.
have Eric Roberts in it, so I'll
Yeah.
tag him as well.
Exactly. Oh, that's a classic movie.
Yeah,
Love that movie.
exactly. Yes,
I
yeah.
was proud to own a copy.
Well, and
Um,
so that's when I think, we talked to Pierce, like to Pierce about that, like where he was writing it for Gruner. Gruner had an idea in mind, so he was kind of writing, and I think he would say like, yeah, I mean, I certainly didn't write, like 10 minutes of training, or
yeah,
whatever.
exactly. That's so funny. And I like when Richard Pierce was in the movie. If you
Yes.
ever watched it recently, or I watched it like a
Yes.
couple years ago now, but he's in it. It's like, hey, look, because I know his voice.
Yeah. Did
So
you
it's like,
see when he posted that on Instagram?
I think I did.
And Tim Abel replied, and because he was like, because he was kind of being self-deprecating about it, you know, like, oh, you know, here I'm doing a horrible job acting or whatever, you know, something like, I can't remember exactly what he said, but it's like, you know, I'm just playing this part or whatever. And Tim Abel was like, nah, you got to start somewhere, something like he was like, it was so
He gets it.
crazy, you know, it's like, oh, Tim Abel is like talking craft, you know,
Well, that's the thing, 'cause I think he worked with Tim Abel on that movie, Final Heist.
Final Heist, exactly,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
I think I watched that. Yeah, I watched it.
yeah, it's
Um,
on Tubi.
he's on Tubi, and I taped the Prep School Disappearance, his last Lifetime movie. I just haven't had a chance to actually finally
It's
watch
on
it.
Hulu as well for people listening. Yeah, so
Oh,
I
Final
yeah.
Heist or Prep School Disappearance.
Yeah, yeah, that one and also the Tori Spelling one,
Oh, Lost in the Everglades.
Lost in the Everglades. Those are both on Hulu.
Oh, both of those on Hulu. That's great.
Yes,
I
yeah.
watched them a
So
little faster then.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, I know.
Oh, I
So
didn't know Prep School Disappearance on Hulu.
yeah, it's
Okay,
new.
I'm
It
on
just
it.
just went on there. It just was so. I think between the last two times that I had him on the DTVC podcast, it went from being, I think it was like a Lifetime one. So
Right.
so he was talking about this. I guess like with the Lifetime movies, they have a certain period of time where they have to be on Lifetime, and
Mhm.
then after a certain period of time on Lifetime, they get released to sort of the other streamers.
Oh, no wonder. That's interesting. 'Cause I've seen a lot of Lifetime movies on Amazon lately,
Yes, yeah,
and a bunch of them
exactly.
had two of them had Dina Meyer.
Yeah, yes, we
Oh,
can't love
sorry.
her.
As I love Dina Meyer, as I've met Dina Meyer,
Yeah,
and Fatal Seduction. That was called. I forget.
yeah, it could
Lethal
be.
Seduction. I forget the title, but it was good. You should check it out. With Dina Meyer and Amanda Detmer.
Hmm.
Remember her?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you remember her. People's it's like he was mildly popular, right? I'm not making fun of Amanda Detmer, but you never really get to say her name. It's like,
Right. Right.
so,
Exactly.
I like she's the mom of like this teen who was because uh, Dina Meyer's like this seductress, like older in quotes,
Hmm.
and then Amanda Detmer's the mom. Like you should see Dina Meyer. It's like it's pretty fun though. It was pretty good. I recommend it.
Yeah. No,
Uh, so this,
yeah.
but back to LaPierre. Would it be better if it came out first?
Right. Well, that's the other thing too, right? Is that so somebody actually commented on this on Letterboxd. Now
Mm.
they gave this a higher marks than we did.
Right.
Um, but somebody was like, yeah, you know, you created this, you had this kind of momentum going after the second movie.
Hmm.
And I think this is kind of maybe one of the problems with going back in time is that I mean, yes, I think Mark Strange's character, you know, spoiler alert, I think, you know, well, obviously he's the big bad guy, so he's going to
Right.
die.
Right.
So he dies in that one. But Shauna West's character doesn't. Now, I don't know if she would have been too expensive to bring back for another one of these. But yeah, you kind of get these characters where you're like, oh, what's going to happen next with them? But instead, we do the prequel, and it's almost like we
Yeah.
we
This
kill that
step
momentum a
backwards.
little bit.
Yeah, it was kind of a step backwards. I
Yeah.
mean, I guess I would watch a fourth one if it goes back into the normal time frame.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's like it did take forever for the movie to end. By the way,
Well, that's true too.
um,
We get ending padding.
oh, the ending pattern were brutal because I was doing that hand motion, like, okay, okay. It's like it's like Fossum was saying time to go. It's just like Fossum was like, hey, end the
Right.
movie.
We gotta wrap it. We gotta wrap it.
Wrap up this movie, Fossum. Fossum is saying that. Like Fossum's mad at you. That's not good.
No. Well, I think the thing is too about this movie. Again, we talked about it being, you know, these sort of these ideas about, you know, like his character being able to handle women.
Yeah, that was interesting to
It's just
hear.
like seriously, like we're in 2026. There's no, you know, we don't, you know, I mean, yes, there's still like the manosphere or whatever, you know,
Oh
or
yeah, I forgot about
manfluencers or, you know, that talk like that. But
Mansers. That's good.
right, right, exactly, right, exactly, right. Like or pickup artists, right? You know,
Oh, I
whatever it is.
forgot about those. What was that? What was
Yeah.
that stupid guy? He was on MTV. He was stupid. It was like name was like Mystery or something.
Mystery. That's right.
Is
Yes,
that his
yes.
name?
Yes,
Oh
that was
my
it. Yes.
god.
'Cause I remember he was on Conan O'Brien
Are you
and
what? Oh, it's hilarious.
and it was kind of funny to see about Conan O'Brien because like he's trying to talk his whole pickup artist game about like what it's, you know, and he's like, well, it's like, you know, when you've got the horses and you want to be the steed that really stands out in the crowd. And so Conan O'Brien's like, so like, I want to dance around like a horse, and they started like making like these whinnying noises and like, you know, and
I gotta maybe it's online. I gotta look that up. I only seen the
yeah,
clips from the soup when they make fun of Mystery and there's other goofballs.
right,
And it's
exactly.
like, oh, that's all I remember. It's like I forgot. He had like a dumb hat.
Yes,
He had like a
yes,
pimp hat or something. And he had like
right. Because
maybe a stupid not a mustache, but like something stupid, like a magician, like a Chris Angel type. I don't
Right.
know
And then
who
he
we're
had like
talking
a
about.
boa, right? A feather
You know,
boa.
you only really gonna get away with feather boa is probably Hulk Hogan or the other guy, Jesse the Body Ventura. They can
Just
get
the
away.
body. Yes.
They can have their feather boas.
Right.
Anyone
Right. Well,
else? It's like,
because who's going to tell them not to wear it, right? Like you can't,
that's
yeah. I'm not telling Jesse the Body or Hulk Hogan not to wear a feather. Hey, you guys are fine. You guys wear what you want.
Oh, that reminds me. That's not speaking of wrestling. I did watch the Marine Six Close Quarters.
Oh yes, yeah. How was that?
Good, good.
Well,
Some
okay.
surprises. Brad and I were very surprised. That's all I'll say.
Yeah,
Like,
somebody big directed that, I thought.
oh,
Somebody,
James Nunn directed it.
James Nunn, that's right. Okay, yes.
I'm assuming that's not Bill Nunn's brother.
No, no, but he's the one who did the one shot movies.
Yeah, which I like. A little like
Yeah,
Philippi, but I still like the movie.
yeah, yeah.
Like, hey, look, it's Philip. Oh, you're gone.
Right, exactly, exactly.
He like sitting at a desk. That was hilarious to me. And then he just moves away from Philip. He's like, goodbye.
Right, exactly, exactly. Yeah.
But, yeah, this is good. I really highly recommend it. Some action was pretty hot. You
Hmm.
cared, and there's some surprises.
Yeah, and so I'm behind. I don't think I've seen three, four, or five of it.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
I've seen Marine 3. I'm trying to remember, but
I'm convinced I saw the fair one because I had Neil McDonough, but maybe I saw a trailer.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So we've seen Brett and I and our friends. We watched Marine One and Marine Five and Marine Six. So we're a little.
Okay.
I don't have 3 and 4, but I have Marine Two, Ted DiBiase Jr.
Yes, so I saw Marine 2. I mean, obviously I saw the first one as well, but I
Right,
saw
awesome.
Marine 2
Yeah, first one's
because yeah,
great.
that's got Michael Rooker and
Yeah, Rooker, and I think it's the most dangerous game knockoff again for Michael
he,
Rooker. By the way,
yes,
if you
I
watch
can't remember
yeah.
the Boba Fett
Tamara
Tamara
Morrison,
Morrison.
right?
Yeah,
He's a pirate in a movie, right?
yes. So he's like the terrorist guy. The thing I remember about Marine 2
Mm.
was that it was like we're supposed to be rooting for the bad guys because they're the ones whose land has been taken by these rich like developers. Like it's like, well, I don't want the rich developers to take the land away from the people that live, like I want Tamora Morrison to win, It's like but yeah,
Usually you don't. Yeah,
right.
I only seen the trailer for Marine Two. I've never seen the full movie, but we're gonna try to watch it soon. But we just watched Marine Six, so
Yeah.
and Marine One. We watched Marine One, Marine Six over 1 year.
Right, exactly. Yeah, because I think they're kind of not on the streamers as much as I
Yeah, it's
as you'd
direct to
want.
DVD I was watching, by the way. And so I got dirt cheap copy of Marine Six on eBay, like
Yeah.
$2.
Yeah, because Marine 2 is not on a
Yeah, I
streamer.
think I found it on
I don't
Goodwill.
think 3 is. So that's when they bring the Miz in.
Yeah, yeah, the
That one's a
Miz.
rent. You've got to rent it.
Okay,
Um,
Michael the Miz Miserin.
right, exactly. From
Crazy, what a name! It's
the
like,
the second New York season of The Real World.
oh, he's on the Real World.
Yeah, so that's how he got his start. He was on the second New York season of The Real World, and he was like an amateur wrestler, and he was kind of showing off his amateur wrestling stuff.
Mhm.
And I think he got discovered by, or they somehow he made his way into the WWE from there. I don't know if like maybe they saw him and recognized the name. I mean, one of the things I know is he was like one of the more popular Real World people that like he could do like a lot of like club appearances and things like that.
Oh,
And
okay, interesting.
yeah, so he kind of was like a fan of wrestling, was like did like amateur wrestling kind of stuff, and so then they brought him in as an actual wrestler because he had a name, and he knew enough techniques they could probably teach him the rest of them, and so
I always
y-
think that's a tough profession because you might get a cauliflower ear. And
yes,
it's like I always worry about cauliflower ear. It's just
yeah,
like that's scary. Look at Couture.
Couture, yeah, yeah.
I was like,
Well,
oh no.
Well, because he's got it from the headlocks, which I guess
Oh,
in like the wrestling, that kind of wrestling, they don't do the same kind of headlocks that they do in in Greco-Roman wrestling that he was doing, where it's like, yeah, you're just, you're constantly getting your head like, you know, caught in these like, yeah, these
it's just,
headlocks.
oh my god, brutal. But even
Yeah.
to wrap up about Step Code 3, anything else you want to say?
No, I just think so. I think there's two ways to go about it. Like, one is obviously the movie had budget limitations, and we understand that. And
That's fine. That's okay.
and I think obviously I because I think Alan Delabie he had listened to the previous two episodes, so I will say congratulations for getting the movie out, getting it
Yeah, I
done,
agreed.
and I think from a pacing standpoint, knowing if, I think from a pacing standpoint maybe if you've got action sequences, if there's a way to place them in the movie, but also maybe if you've got stars like Eric Roberts, Don the Dragon Wilson, Patrick Kilpatrick, if there's a way you can sprinkle them into the movie
more.
more, right? That's maybe one thing to think about. But then
That would
also
help.
the chauvinistic stuff in 2026 doesn't work. It makes your character less likable if it's
That's
he's
true. The character was fairly unlikable again.
yeah. It didn't
And
work. The way he handles the divorce too, when the wife breaks up with him, was like, "I'm disappointed in you. Look what all I did for you," and all that stuff. Like that stuff doesn't play well anymore. It's not,
you could do that in a way better way.
exactly, exactly. The best way, I think, if you want to be sympathetic when your wife is divorcing you, have her cheating on you. I mean, think about Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield, right? Where the wife says she's going to divorce him and she wants half his money, and he's pulling out all these pictures of her cheating on him. It's like that works. That's the way to get the sympathy. It's not you berating your ex because she wants to, I'm disappointed in you and
It's
look
right.
what
It's like
everything I did for you. I saved your brother and all that stuff. It's like,
I
if
thought it
she's
was
not
going to be. I thought
happy
it was going
with
to be
you,
Kramer versus Kramer for a second with that pacing. It's like
exactly,
the
exactly.
lobby versus the lobby.
Right. Because the other thing too is like, what is the point of that? It's like, so she's not happy with you in the relationship, but she should stay with you because she owes you something. Like, if she's not happy with you, why would you want her to be married to you? It's like, so
That's
yeah,
a messy plot point, and it hurts the movie a lot. And it's
yeah,
like then it goes right to the pacing issue once again. And it's
yeah,
like, and you don't need it. You can
no,
have it. Just get you want to be an action movie connoisseur, old school guy. Gotta get that pacing up. It's
you
like,
got to mix, yeah, and when you get those names, you got to mix them in. I think, the PM Entertainment. Watching those PM Entertainment movies, and granted, yes, PM Entertainment had different budgets. They were working on,
for sure, absolutely right.
yeah,
90,000.
exactly, exactly. But I think it's maybe a good idea to watch the pacing on those PM Entertainment movies because, like something like a Recoil
Or
or
Riot would be a good
Riot.
example because
Yeah,
they sprinkle in the Napier.
exactly. That's a good point about Riot that they sprinkle in the Napier, they sprinkle in the Sugar Ray Leonard. Um,
Yeah,
but they sprinkle in fight scenes at points when but there's
and
also
Patrick
things that
Kilpatrick,
happen.
by the way.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah,
Patrick Kilpatrick. We got another. It's right,
yeah,
exactly. He plays an IRA guy. That's a good point. I mean, the other thing that's interesting about Riot too. Maybe this is another instructive point. Riot has two baddies. So you've got
yes.
the gang baddie, and then midway through, Patrick Kilpatrick takes over as the baddie.
Smart
Um,
move. It made the movie kept it going. Just kept it
it,
moving, and you
yeah, and you only had to pay them each. What you didn't have to pay a full freight for either one. Um, the kids putting the pizza box in the mic in the oven. I
funny.
shouldn't say the kids. The sister doesn't deserve it. It was the brother's fault. But
Well, yeah, he did that. Well, I'm gonna put it, like I know he didn't want to watch The Simpsons. Or I just watched it
exactly,
recently.
right,
Great
exactly.
movie. It's fun.
It is. It's so much. It's so good. And I mean, it's like just a thing like that. Putting a pizza box in the oven. It created some tension. Um, it was a very low rent kind of thing. And I don't know what it costs to set a pizza box on fire in an oven, like from a special effects standpoint. But I mean, nowadays you can do that really well with computer stuff, right? Where it's like the ovens on and fake flames.
Or you can look. Oh, right, enough. It's like
Exactly. And it's just little things like that, little pieces like that can add intrigue and action moments that it doesn't take a lot to do it. But I think sprinkling that kind of thing in, like you said,
that's a good idea. And it keeps it going. You have some
yeah,
sort of like thrills. What's going
yeah,
on? What's going? You become more invested, not
yeah.
checked out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and
It's like
the last thing I want to mention is the
yeah,
gym where he's working out in. The drone shot it's kind of the establishing shot that comes from overhead. We see all of the solar panels on the gym. So I got to
yeah.
give a shout out to that gym for using solar power. Definitely, doing a good job for the environment for that gym. So I can't remember what it was called. It was called like something X, right? Like it was like
It was something like that. I didn't write that gym name down.
no, and I feel bad
Should have.
because obviously they were sponsoring the movie because the name was in a few different
Yeah,
places.
no, I should have written it down. But I
Yeah,
mean, the ultimate drone shot movie is Operation Black Operations,
right.
where it was all
Yes,
drone shots.
right.
Um, and that see, look at that movie. Now that movie didn't have sound in certain scenes. That was better in this movie, which had sound.
Right,
And it's
right.
like I still can't believe Operation Body Operation had no sound in certain sequences.
Right.
You forgot to put the sound in. It's like,
Right. Right. Well,
that's uncooked entertainment for you.
the other thing about that one was when like they're supposed to be at a cafe and it's really just somebody's front porch.
Yes, that was a funny movie. See, it's so funny we keep talking about other podcasts and we watched it years ago.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
like it's just like Connor Connolly and other classics and other ones we've seen. But King of Killers. I was thinking of random
King of Killers, yes,
Fuck
another
Lewis. It's like,
yes, another great one. You know, it's funny. King of Killers has I'm totally going off track here. I didn't even plan for this aside, so this is got But Exit Protocol. It has an actor who looks like one of the King of Killers actors, but it's not her. Um,
that's funny.
and it's almost like they got like a poor man's version. I don't. I feel bad saying it because it's
Was it
somebody being
Marie
right.
Anthropoulos?
That's the name. Yeah, Marie Avgeropoulos. Yeah.
I
So
cannot pronounce that. So
there's an actor who's like a partner. She's like helping out Isaac Florentine, and
ridiculous sentence to say, by the way.
right, exactly. Yeah, right. Isaac Florentine played by Michael Jai White.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
funny. They should have done that more often. Like, the other guy named Danny Dimbar and Avi Lerner. Just like,
right, right,
and then
exactly.
Randall Scandal. It's like,
Yes, that would be great if they got yes.
that would be a
Boaz
fun
did.
game.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Randall Emott instead of Randall Emmett.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, so it's I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what made me think of that one because we were talking about King of Killers. I was
Right.
just like
I just thought it randomly in my top of my head. So the movies you've seen. Oh, Shadow Wolves.
oh geez, yeah, that was yeah.
Hotch. But
Hodge.
this movie needed Hotch.
It
I wish
needed
Hotch was in Lapierre.
yeah, yeah, it
They
needed more of
kicked some more
those.
producers in the face. It's just like or
Yeah.
in the knee. I mean, he only kicked him in the knee. He still got to
Right,
play.
right, exactly. No, and I think the thing is, I think, you know, Delapie has great martial arts skills. And I
Yes.
think that's, the martial arts is really where the thing should be hinging more. And I understand that those scenes take a lot of, they cost money to
Because
do.
money is a lot of setup, but you can do it. I know you can.
Just, get some stuntmen. I think the other thing too is maybe, find some stuntmen, like for example, in this case, the guy who's the stunt director here, uh, Evan, or the character's name is Lucas, but is Ewan Calloway. But you find some stunt guys that want to like show off, like want to do stuff that
Yeah, good point.
I mean, Mark Strange from the previous movie, he's one who I think he liked the opportunity to play a bigger part, and he could do more things. He had a couple extra fight scenes. He was kind of lurking around in this black coat, ready to
Yeah, I
kill
remember
people.
that. He stole in the last movie, I thought.
Yeah, exactly. So, those kind of things are great, but I think that's Delabie's strength is his martial arts ability. And I think, that's, we need more opportunities to see that, like that fight with Ewan, I just already lost his name again. Sorry, Ewan Calloway. Uh, Yes, Ewan Calloway. That fight with him that goes on for a long time. What if it's multiple fights that happen throughout the movie? You could do it in just do a couple locations that look similar, maybe even, but it could be that fight happens at the beginning. He just happens to meet him
Oh, that'd be a
somewhere.
great idea. If we jump right into something that people
Yeah,
usually that'd be helpful. It's just like boom.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like do the title sequence. It was James Bondish again.
Right.
The title
Yes.
sequence. I wrote
Yeah.
that down. I didn't even look at the notes for this. I'm
Yeah.
just doing it by memory. Um, because I could look at my notes, but I think they're all my same points anyway.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, the other thing too is the music, and I will say a lot of the moments in the music, it almost kind of feels like cologne commercials, or like eau de parfum, Jean-Paul Gaultier,
yeah,
eau,
shut
eau de,
up. Lapierre is
Lapierre, eau de parfum, and he's just like walking across the bridge in L.A. with the techno music play, the slow techno playing behind him,
yeah,
and it's
slow
like
techno. That's in my subtitles. It's slow
slow
techno.
techno. Yeah. Yeah. I think you're right. Slow techno music plays, and he's sort of like strolling in the well-tailored suit with the really tight pants, and he's just
Yeah,
sort
I
of
know.
like
It's a classic
walking along.
Lapierre look.
Yeah, and it's like, I think you can have those moments, but again, they just
Sure.
need to be. But I think the problem is we get like they're not broken up enough, and it's so
Agreed.
yeah,
Yeah, the funny parts are few and far between. The fun
yeah,
parts,
yeah,
very far between, and that's what hurts the movie.
yeah.
If it was just let's say the movie was, let's say, 75 minutes, no goofing around. I think
Yes.
you got something here, and I would recommend it to people.
Yeah.
I can't recommend this to people because the pacing is so languid,
Yeah.
and
Well,
just like I just can't.
to your point, 75 minutes isn't horrible. That's not it's not a bad length for a movie.
No, that'd be great. Look at Showdown in Little Tokyo, of course. That was
And one
78 great minutes.
yeah, one of the greatest movies of all
It
time.
really is
And
one of the greatest movies of all time.
yeah, and it's that length. And so yeah, that and I mean the other thing you could do is if it's a really a budgetary issue,
Mhm.
is just go completely in the other direction, just make it this complete surreal like Godard, Jean-Luc Godard kind of thing.
Oh,
And
is it going to be a tin soldier playing tin
right,
soldier again?
exactly. Maybe well, though Tim Soldier was paced better, I think. It was
What?
so all over the
What
place we didn't
the
know what was
hell was going on in
happening.
that movie? I'm still confused. I watched it a few months ago. What the hell was going on?
Right. Like what?
God, you
Right.
spread.
Exactly. So, but maybe that's the way to go. If that, I mean, though to be fair, Tin Soldier had a bigger budget than this. I mean, Tin
Well, yeah,
Soldier had
they got De Niro. They got Righteous Kills Robert De Niro. Righteous
right,
Kills John Leguizamo,
exactly
and
teaming back up.
Held Up's Jamie Foxx. It's like
Hmm.
no, nothing else they've been in. It's
Right,
like,
exactly. Yes.
oh,
Right,
here they got Tin Soldiers. Jamie Foxx to be in Tin Soldier.
right,
It's like
exactly.
that's his best work, and his only work to me.
God,
I
that's
think I
gonna
used to
be.
watch the Jamie Foxx show. It used to be kind of funny.
I wish we had, because we're talking about editing IMDb.
Mhm.
I wish there was a way to edit somebody's four box so you could do
Oh
like
my god, it was always Tin Soldier if I do Jimmy Fox. That'd be the funniest thing ever.
or even like even if it was just like uh Tin Soldier and Held Up,
I just think it would be sillier. Oh, how would it for De Niro? It would be Killing Season, Tin
yes,
Soldier, Freelancers, and Righteous Kill. See,
right,
that's what he's known for.
right. Yes.
That's
That's
what
what
I'm talking about. That'd be hilarious.
yeah.
Nothing else, just those four super classics.
No, because Jamie Foxx, it's Collateral, right?
It's probably
Django
collateral.
Unchained, Ray, and then Dreamgirls, so
Oh, that's what it says.
those are that's his four box on
That's a good one.
IMDb.
That's a good lineup.
Yeah.
But really should just be Tin Soldier, Tin Soldier, Tin Soldier, Tin Soldier.
14 soldiers. I love the
Or Tin
idea
Soldier.
of that.
You know, Scott Eastwood. I think there's a Scott Eastwood coming to the theater, supposedly.
Yes, I believe so. I think I saw, yeah.
It's like, oh, he's going to the theater, huh?
I think he's having like a limited release or something
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Well, I
Yeah.
think Clint Eastwood or Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
I guess he's retired.
Right. Clint
Clint
Eastwood.
Eastwood. I never had to call him that. I
Right.
just that's a good segue to a plug I can do later.
Okay,
Um,
perfect. Yeah.
but we can go to the next movie if you like.
Yeah, why not? What yeah, we'll go on. So we'll wrap here just yeah, hey, Alan, if you're listening to this
Yes.
episode, I again congratulations on getting the movie done. I think, we appreciate the work that went into making this, and I
Yes,
understand it
I
was like a
agree. I
passion
100%
project
agree.
and all that. I think it's just for us the pacing didn't work, and again the whole chauvinistic part of it didn't work. So, next
Yeah.
time sprinkle your Eric Roberts in
And speaking of
throughout.
Eric Roberts, too, sir. It's
Yeah,
like you actually got Eric Roberts to be in this.
yeah.
Just put him in two more scenes. I think that would have been a huge help. Just two
Skin
more.
Traffic. So these are the
Exactly.
two. This is. I feel bad like we're saying we're giving him homework, but the two movies to watch for inspiration for the next one:
Yes.
Riot,
And Skin
the
Traffic.
PM Entertainment Riot, and Skin Traffic.
Yeah.
Those ones look. Yeah.
Especially Skin Traffic. Maybe even Instant Death. It's like
Yes. Oh, the Lou Ferrigno.
Lou Ferrigno movie. Watch
Yeah.
those because
Yeah.
that's very similar to your movie, sir.
Yeah.
And just be like that.
Yeah. Exactly. It'll give you a sense of how you want the pacing to go, and
Exactly. And it has that silliness factor. And get Lou Ferrigno to be in your next movie.
yeah, yeah,
I think the Looster, I think he's in some movie called Hard Redemption. I need to watch that.
yeah,
Have
yeah.
you seen that or seen that?
No, I'm behind on my Lou Ferrignos.
Yeah, me too.
Because he's kind of making his way as like,
He's coming
he's
back in a big way.
yeah.
I gotta watch
People
Hard
like the
Redemption.
name, it's
Well, I
yeah.
like Lou Ferrigno. There's something about him. I used to have he's in some silly ones, but obviously Cage, it's the best work.
Yeah, I've got to see. I still so that's been a big miss in my
Oh, you haven't
viewing.
seen
I
Cage,
still
a
haven't
punch
seen
fighter.
yeah,
Oh,
no. I it's a big miss on my
okay. You can catch
yeah.
it might be on Tubi.
I think I don't know if I think part two might be.
I
Uh,
remember part two was the hardest thing to find.
yeah.
And then Brett found it in a weird section at this place called Time Tunnel.
Oh, yes.
And our goal was to find Cage 2 that day, and he found it. And it was an amazing day. Like,
It's a funny
wow.
thing. You type in Cage, it's all actors named Cage.
Oh, well, Nick Cage.
Yeah, Nick Cage, Weston Cage.
Well, Weston
Um,
Cage. Yeah, I love Weston Cage. He's better than
yeah,
Nicolas Cage.
yeah. Oh, here we go. From 1989. Here we go.
Right.
Let's see
And
if it
Red Brown,
says
of course.
Red Brown. I know exactly. So
Um,
it's a rental. It's a rental. So
oh, the rental.
yeah, yeah. Al Young, of course. James Shigeta. I mean, it's just Branscombe
Yeah,
Richmond. I could
yeah.
do
I gotta
some.
rewatch Cage myself. I mean, I haven't seen it in ages. So it's like
Yeah.
I know where it is too because my collection is horribly misalphabetized right now. Well,
Right.
it's a huge, unbelievable, terrible mess.
Yeah. I
But
could
I know where
say
that is.
oh, yeah, actually, yeah, yeah. And I can say too, Mitch from Video Vacuum hasn't reviewed it yet either. So I'm not
Oh
completely,
wow, I'm
I
surprised
haven't,
by that.
yeah, I'm not completely late to the table. But I mean,
You
Chris
did,
DiPetrillo, so not Chris the Brand, Chris Toyman reviewed it for
right?
Bulletproof.
Yes, I see those names on IMDb.
Yeah. Simon at Explosive Action, he did it. Outlaw Vern, who did the Seagalology,
Right,
he's there.
nice.
So everybody, yeah, but I'm still, it's glaring. I need to
Yeah,
be,
that's okay. You can get to one of these days.
exactly. I got to do it. But yeah, I'm so late to the table on that one.
That's
I
all
got to, yeah.
right. And I would mail you my copy, but I don't really have VCR.
No, that's okay. No, I do have a VCR. Yeah, but I can, I should make it happen. I should find
Okay,
yeah.
maybe it might be on one of these budget DVDs or something on eBay or something.
It could, yeah, that's a
There's a
good point
chance of that.
too.
I thought maybe I started hanging around, but I could be making it up in my head. Because I used
No,
to
I know.
pretend movies were at the library and they weren't there. And
Right, exactly.
it's like, oh,
I
that wasn't
know.
there.
I know. I got to do a better job of looking at used DVD players because I see like you've been getting some good luck. Babcock he posts his
Yeah,
finds.
I got to send in my picture of what I brought, what I got the other. I got a bunch of crazy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Um,
I need to start doing a better job of that. I can't just be coming out with broken flowers. Like I gotta,
Understandable. I found some horror movie called Star 3D,
hmm.
and and it has dude, I can believe who's in it. Well, sorry, it's Christopher Titus,
Oh yeah,
and it's like, oh, so I saw that. It's like you got yourself a purchase, Christopher Titus. It's like, and I found a Casper Van Dien Meltdown, Days of Destruction.
yes,
I
yeah. I
never had
haven't
a
seen
chance to
that one
watch
yet, but
that, so that was um, and some other stupid things, but I got like one like normal thing. It's like it's like the rest are all kind of junky.
yeah.
It's like well, why not? I just turned up the heat because everything was 50% off.
Oh yeah. So what are you gonna do?
Like
Right.
I got 54 DVDs. It was my most I've ever gotten in ages.
Wow. But if they're 50% off, it is. It's like
It was a lot. It was a lot of movies. And
yeah,
maybe I can do it right now because I have a picture. Hold on, then we can go to the next movie.
yeah. No.
Let's see here.
You mentioned Casper Van Dien. I realized when I was reviewing Hunt Club that I'm woefully like low on my Casper Van Dien reviews, but it's like he has so much stuff in the 2000s that like
Oh my goodness, he never
yeah,
stopped working.
no, and I should there's a ton of stuff of his that I
Oh, the
I should have
Tracker.
reviewed.
Did you watch the Tracker?
No, I haven't seen that one yet. No, I got to do
Well,
that
that's
one.
not great, but I mean, like, it's kind of a cool cover. He has like a martial. He has like a sword or something.
Yeah.
Do you ever see
No,
Mask of the Ninja?
another one that Tubi keeps sending me. Tubi's like, don't you want to watch Mask
Well,
of the Ninja?
well, here's the thing about here's the problem. Mask of the Ninja. It's a fun movie, but the quick cuts are brutal,
Mm,
just brutal.
yeah,
So
okay.
keep that in mind.
Yeah. No, no.
Um,
But it's still it's like, Van Dien is somebody that like he should have like 30 or 40 movies reviewed on the site. And
oh
it
my
just,
goodness, yeah. I mean, you can maybe catch up because it's like,
yeah.
let me see what I bought here. I got Java Heat. Speaking of Mickey Rourke
Yeah.
and Kellen Lutz.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah, you were talking about that one with me. Yeah.
We should
I think you
rewatch. I have to
mentioned
rewatch that 'cause I think it's even funnier now.
right. Yeah. Oh my
And
God.
I got Gargoyle with
Hmm.
Michael Barre. You ever see that? Like Gargoyle Wings of Darkness?
Yes, yes. So I reviewed that one on the site. So I saw that one. I don't own it, but I think it was Sci-Fi Channel might have played it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I got Streets of Blood with Val Kilmer and 50 Cent.
Oh yes, that great one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great one. I got Rapid Exchange with
Hmm.
Lorenzo Lamas and Undercurrent.
Right. Oh, nice. Nice. Two good
Yeah.
Lamases.
Yeah. And I got a movie called Iborgs.
Oh,
And Danny
oh
Trejo.
yes. I may have reviewed Iborgs. That
Oh,
sounds
I got to read
familiar.
your review. Okay.
Let me see. It sounds
Okay.
familiar.
I went nuts. I went nuts on the junk. It's just like it was so cheap. I got something really nutty. I got two nutty things, and we can go next movie. Three nutty
Oh,
things actually.
okay. All right.
But tell
Perfect.
me when you're ready. I'll wait.
Well, I'm going to say yes, I did review iBoards. I
Okay, I got to
yes,
read your review. Do
yeah.
you remember liking it?
I don't even remember watching it, so I don't
Oh my
know.
goodness.
Yeah, I'll have
Okay.
to take a look and see.
That's
Uh,
hilarious.
that movie has almost 40 critic reviews on
That's a
IMDb.
lot for iBoards.
37
That's
IMDb is
hilarious.
yeah, it's actually has more than it has user reviews, which is crazy. Um,
Because let me see, I got something else that's funny. Oh, I got Rebel Run, starring Richard Grieco, Sean Young, and friend of the show, Michael Ironside.
oh
I
yes,
should have
yeah,
asked him about that,
yeah.
but I asked him about everything else.
Yes.
And I got Future World, which is a uh, Mad Max knockoff, but has James Franco, Snoop Dogg, Mila Jovovich, and Joseph Wahlberg.
I
So it's
haven't
like
seen
Mark
that one. I remember
Wahlberg's
when that
like,
one came out.
yeah, I saw it, but I think it's probably funnier now. I remember being pretty low rent stupidity.
Hmm.
And also I got what's the other thing I have here? Oh, I can't. Oh, I got Redemption with Jason Statham.
Oh, nice,
And it was,
nice.
oh, here's the silly one. Here it is. Iron Mask. So it has Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jackie Chan
Oh, no, I
and
remember.
Rutger Hauer, albeit briefly. And it
Right.
came out in 2020. I hear, and you should look up the cover, how silly Arnold Schwarzenegger looks in it.
Hmm.
It's like, oh, that's gonna be great. And yeah, Redemption. I remember that's a slower Statham. You ever see it?
You know
Excited for Mutiny?
which the
That's
oh
Hines.
you mean the new the one coming out soon? That
Yeah.
one, man, that I saw that trailer for that when I was
Oh, you
when I went
did.
to go see The Mandalorian,
What'd you
and
think?
yeah, when you mentioned Mutiny, I was like, which one was? Yeah, I'm like so like when you mentioned Statham movies, I was like, which one was Mutiny? Because because it's like
Yeah, I know because they all have one word.
right, they're
There's
all one word. Yeah,
Mutiny, War, so
Shelter, yeah, Shelter's
Shelter.
on Stars. I've got to watch that soon.
What else does Shelter?
Shelter. Yeah, exactly. But Mutiny, I watched it. I was like, oh man, that looks insane. I mean, it's like he fish hooks a guy
Yes.
with a lock, with a padlock.
I can't wait to see that. And
Oh
just got
man.
rated R. It just got it was officially rated R for strong bloody violence.
Right,
And it's like,
right.
I mean, I would love to pre-order my ticket. It was a little too far away right now.
Hmm.
Because that's all I'm going to go to the theater for. It's probably the newest Statham's. And having two Statham's in 1 year is pretty good.
Yes, yeah.
That's pretty lucky. We used to have that, by the way.
Right,
We used to be a
right.
proper country, people like to say. It used to be a proper
Hmm.
country. We used to have like 5 Statham's a year. They
Right.
have two.
Yeah.
I'll take two. And it looks great. I can't wait to see it. And then there was like I followed a Mutiny account on Instagram,
Hmm.
and then there's like a little mini post that says, hook, line, and sinker. So I put as a comment, I said, I read that in Statham's voice, hook, line, and sinker.
That's awesome.
And they
Hook,
liked
line,
it.
and sinker.
Hook, line, and sinker.
That's awesome.
So it's like, you got to do it. I can't really do the impression for Mutiny, though. It's
Yeah.
hard to say in the Statham me voice.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
and there's another tag that says, there's blood in the water. It's like, just put A next to water. It's like,
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it. It's going to be great.
Yeah, so the problem with the Sather movies for me is that here in Philadelphia, at least in the Philadelphia theaters, they seem to only play at night, and so
Oh, right.
like late night, like
Summer.
9 or 10 p.m.
Ooh, too
showing.
late. Scary.
Yeah, it's hard for me to get, and it's like so if I go to them, I probably have to get like an Uber or Lyft home, which is
Oh,
like an
okay.
extra $20. So it's like so it's hard for me to like to give you sort of compare it on the other side. Like if I go to a baseball game, I
Mhm.
can actually walk home from the baseball games. But of course they also start like 3 hours earlier than that, so they start But so this weekend I'm going to see as we're recording this, I'm going to see Supergirl, and I can get a 10 a.m. matinee for that.
Oh, yeah. I saw that on our thing. We can watch at 8:30 a.m.
Oh,
And
I
like,
would love that. That would be
oh,
beautiful
that's
for me.
so great. And I'm like, that'd be amazing.
Yeah,
8:30? You'd be
yeah,
done by like 10:30, 11. It's still the morning.
right. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I would love that. Oh,
Oh,
I
my
think
goodness. I
10 a.m.
remember,
is there. Yeah,
oh, it'd be great. 'Cause I think I'm surprised they do 8:30 now. It's amazing.
yeah,
'Cause I
yeah.
saw No Escape. Remember that movie with, wow, Owen Wilson?
Oh, right. Yes,
I think I
yes.
watched the early show part. It was like 10 a.m. I was like, oh, cool, 10 a.m. I thought that was
Yeah.
early. And then
Oh,
that's a silly story because I
oh,
wanted to see it.
is that the hard lemonade story?
Yes, it is. I already
I
told you
love
that.
this. Okay, yeah.
I already said that already. Then okay.
No, no,
So
go ahead, say it because
you
I
want me to
love it.
repeat it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I went to go see No Escape. Like, oh, what? I have a Mike's Hard Lemonade. And the guy's like, well, you could. It's 10 a.m. by the way. and he just he browbeat me to not get it. It's like fine. It's like it's like
The
he didn't
thing
want
with
me to be drunk at 10 a.m. It's like I was trying to have something fun. I didn't want to get a regular soda.
right, exactly. I wonder if like at the movie theater, the bartenders don't get the kind of tips like at an actual bar. They would never tell someone not to drink, right? Because it's like that's money
That's
for them.
true.
Yeah.
So I think I mean after that, I haven't really had many Mike's or lemonades. Maybe he swore me off. It's just like come to Cali, so I gotta be careful and not become a Daniel Roebuck. So it's just like and it's just like I don't. I gotta be careful because
Yeah.
it's too easy to buy these Uber Eats foods, as you say in almost podcast now. It's like I press two buttons and you can get chicken fries,
Yeah.
like which is awesome. I love chicken fries, but I guess I have to take a break from chicken fries for now. It's just on
It
break. I'm on chicken fry break.
it is. It's too easy. So as I was saying before we started, they opened a new. I say they. I don't know who they, but a new Burger King
Right,
opened.
get chicken fries.
Right. It's like right there. So it's like it's near where the co-op is, where I do grocery shopping. But also, I pass it on the way to the CVS if I've got to
Mm.
get prescriptions. Now, also on that way to the CVS, there's a new fried chicken place that opened.
Oh,
There's a pizza place that's kind of been there for a little bit, but they make really good pizza. It's like they kind of make these square pies where you can get like a square
that's
piece.
fun.
Yeah, so it's like those things. It's like it used to just be I could just walk, to go get CVS and I wouldn't have to worry about anything. There's even like a Mexican like taco stand thing, like where they kind of just like open up the big flat top fryer on the side of the road and just like frying stuff up. It's like crazy how I went from just being able to just go and not only that, but I usually stop at the grocery store and they've got like those we have the company here in Philly is called Tasty Cakes, but it's
Heard of
similar to
that.
like
Heard of fish
Hostess. We get
cakes.
yeah, those pies, the like the little package of the pie that's like
Yeah,
completely
I see that
glazed.
around.
Yeah. And so Tasty Cakes makes them, similar to the Hostess ones. And it's like $2 for one of those. So it's like I'm just constantly like, any calories I might burn from walking, it's like a little over a mile there. And, so it's like a little over 2 miles round trip. But any calories I'm burning from that walk are completely just washed away by all the temptations on the
Well,
way
that's how they
there.
get you. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. So like the pizza, one thing I try to do with the pizza place is sometimes they'll have just a tomato pie. So it's just, the tomato with the with some basil and the crust. But like
That
the
sounds
crust
good.
is just so you can taste like all the oil, how rich it is. It's just, yeah.
There's something I was gonna mention. Oh, there was in my. I looked at my notes. We can talk about this during the lobby, or sorry, during Clear Cut. You mentioned something about Cusack.
Oh, right. Because I think the director of this movie, Skiba,
Yeah,
of Clear
so,
Cut, he directed Pursuit
he
with the
did.
Grill Master.
Yeah, with the Grill Master himself. In fact, I just saw that in my notes. It's because we can mention the next movie, but because Skiba he directed the second. Yeah, that
Oh,
was
right. That we've been, yeah, that you've seen, but I have a meeting to see
Oh
another
yeah, I
another
should watch it. I mean,
Van
it's pretty
Dien that
good.
I need to do. Yeah.
Actual Ryan Phillippe, not fake Ryan Phillippe.
Right, exactly. The real Philly, not the
The
Philly
actual Ryan
factory,
Phillippe.
but
Wow, it
exactly.
should be on the cover. The actual Ryan Phillippe in the movie, not
Right.
Kellen Lutz or
Right.
Cam Goodman.
Right. Exactly.
We can go to the next movie.
Yeah. Well, so this movie coming up here, Clear Cut, the one we're talking about now, this is one that we've been wanting to do probably, I think it's either since we did the Alec Baldwin on the Skids
Yeah, if you
episode,
talking about this is almost 2 years almost.
right? Because it was that, or also when we did Mafia Wars with Tom Welling, because he's in this as well.
Yes, amazing cast. This one.
Yeah. And so we've just never been able to, it hasn't been available. And then we discovered it's on the CW, uh,
Yeah,
which of all the
just
three
checking.
streamers out there, there's this, CW streamer. You can just, load it up on your computer. I think it's an app as well. And you can,
Yeah, you can watch on your phone. I watched
yeah,
it on the Roku thing, and it was easy. The ads weren't too intrusive.
no, it wasn't bad. I mean, they got a little bit, at certain points, but the other thing too is that they weren't long. And sometimes I think the one ad that got me was there's a moment where there's a car crash in the movie.
Mm.
And it cut to a commercial right then. So what I did is I just go back 15 seconds when it comes back, and
Oh,
then
you do that too. See, I like
yeah,
that. You got to trick the system
yeah,
for CW. And which I watch. Well, I like CW, the channel. Well, it needs to have funny shows like Riverdale. Like,
Yeah, yeah, and like we're talking about Arrow.
oh,
Did
Arrow.
Supergirl did that ever move over to
It did.
CW? It did.
It
Yeah,
sure
that's what I
did.
thought. Yeah.
And I like that show. I need to catch up one of these days. Just having trouble catching up with everything. And now I'm all on Charmed. So,
Yes, no, that's a good idea. You know, what happened to me was I was doing, I started Arrow, and then I mixed in the Flash when the Flash started,
mhm.
and I was trying to kind of keep up doing them in order, and I really it kind of got to be too much, and so I don't know if it's like easier to just do all of one, even though there's like tie-ins with the other shows at certain points.
I know there's something called like I know there's some sort of super tie-in which I never got to watch, but just couldn't really follow what was on the TV.
No, no. Well, because like yeah, with the Flash, like it was like a spin-off where they introduced that character in Arrow, and then they
Mm.
would do team up episodes every once in a while where they would kind of go back to back like that. And so I was kind of keeping up with both of them at the same time, but it's been so long since I watched Arrow that I probably would have I don't know if I'd have to start over again. Or if
Yeah,
I
I
could just
remember when Dolph was on it. Like, oh, my
yes.
hero. I've been to all the flashback scenes with Stephen Amell.
Exactly.
It's like, yes, you are. It's like, oh, I hear he's in the new Masters of the Universe movie. The
Yes, I haven't
Dolphster.
seen it yet. Yes, but he has a small part, so yeah, so
That's great.
yeah, I've
That's
got to see
fantastic.
that. I know. That's another one that didn't have really great show times for me to go see it. But
Now it's really dying off. You gotta
yeah,
find a way for streaming.
no. And you know, that could be one of those ones that's like almost kind of like it. I know they put a lot of money in the budget to make the movie, but I do wonder if it could be like a lot of these Statham movies where they have a brief period in the theater, but then they really do their damage on Amazon, but people are more likely to watch them on Amazon because they remember them being in the theater.
Exactly. Shelter was in the theater just a few months ago. Shelter. It was in the
Shelter.
theater just back, what was that, January?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
And then we almost missed it. Like we're this close to missing it because my work schedule is really weird. So
Yeah.
just we snuck in right and then under the wire. Just like Protector was that
Mm.
Mila Jovovich movie I watched in the
Oh,
digital
yes,
set.
yeah. Yeah.
It was like watching a straight to video movie in the theater. Uh,
Right.
it was kind of fun in a way. I would check it out. It was pretty good. Obviously some stupid parts and some surprises here and there. It should hit the streamers eventually.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the
and
other one I can think of is like the Running Man with Glenn Powell, which I haven't seen yet. I've been
I
meaning to
didn't see
see
it
it.
yet either. I'll tell you what you think first, and I'll watch it.
Yeah, definitely. I'll check it out. Because I mean, also, I think it was the stunt director was or stunt coordinator was Darren Prescott, who
Oh, nice. Oh,
worked on
right.
his yeah. So he did like the
What I
John
say,
Wick movies. Yeah.
Madam
So
Web.
right, exactly, yeah, exactly. So, but it's a kind of a similar idea. Like, I wonder if Masters of the Universe, the whole thing is like it was in the theater, and even if it doesn't make its money back, if it does well on the streamers and builds a fan base, then
I
maybe
think
you
it
can come
might.
back with another entry of it.
I think it might because people from the word of mouth say it's good, but it's not doing well now. It's
Right?
like,
Yeah.
and I'll definitely check it out when it hits the streamers. Masters of the
Yeah.
Universe, sure, happy to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Same here. Yeah.
and then I think I'm just waiting for. I was going to go see the Furious.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah.
I just didn't have a chance to see it. I think it's probably gone. And it's like that's fine. It's not a big deal. I just didn't have the time. It's like,
No.
but I'll make the time for me though.
You know what the thing is with the movie theater? Because yeah, like for me, the issue with the Furious was it was only playing at a theater near Temple University, which is it on the subway. It's like a good like 20-minute ride,
Okay.
maybe a half hour, and then it's hard to kind of fit that in because it's not near anything else I do, and so that's the other thing too. I think with these movies, it's like it can be harder to kind of figure out how to plan, to add these in. Like I think like you're talking with Mutiny, it's almost like you can plan ahead. Like okay, this is the movie I'm definitely going to see. And then if
Yes.
these, the Furious was one I hadn't really heard anything about. Then people were posting about it and everything. I was like, oh, well, I'd like definitely like to go see that. But then it was just like to kind of shoehorn it in with the other movies I'd planned on watching, the
I
other
just
stuff I was
couldn't.
doing.
Yeah, the way
Yeah,
I was looking at the schedule I had, like, that's kind of wait for streaming.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
But
So
August 21st is what a few months away, and I could probably plan ahead that
yeah,
far.
yeah,
And
exactly.
this year's kind of came out of nowhere. I probably didn't, but I was just too busy at the time. But yeah,
Yeah.
clear cut. Let's talk clear
Clear
cut.
cut. So yeah, so clear cut. I'll do a quick synopsis and then we'll kind of break in.
Sure.
But I mean, it's quite a group of returning champions
Oh,
from
that's what I was saying, right? It was like all of our favorites are back.
exactly, exactly. Now Clive Standen is the star of it. Now the only other time he's been on was when I did the solo one that kind of led to us doing these two movie episodes. He was in
Vendetta.
Vendetta.
Yeah.
So he plays this guy who is like he seems like he's a greenhorn working as a lumberjack with Alec Baldwin, who's the veteran lumberjack. So again, another returning. This is his third movie that
That's
we've
amazing.
watched here. They talk to Park Ranger Stephen Dorff, who again
He's been dropping by what King of Killers
King of Kill,
and
yeah.
of course Paradise. What's it called?
Yeah, Paradise City, right?
Paradise City. Yeah, it's like Paradise Lost. Like, wait a
Yep,
second, no.
right, exactly. Yes. So this is his third time.
Yep.
Lachlan Monroe is a serial killer who also cooks meth. He this is his fourth time on the podcast. Uh,
Yes, because he did all the Detective Nights. Yeah.
Exactly. He did the Detective Nights. He did all three of those. Jesse Metcalf, was in the two Fortress movies, he's
Yes.
buying the meth from Lachlan Monroe with his partner, Tom Welling, who is his second time on the podcast
I
as
mean,
well.
amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Oh, Welling is so good in this, and it's a shame that we don't get much more of him in
I
this.
know. He almost stole the movie.
Yeah, he's so great. And so what happens is that Standen he's taking a break while he's cutting down trees with Alec Baldwin, and he sees some people doing a drug deal. He sees, Metcalf, Monroe, and Welling doing the drug deal, and he steals the money in a duffel bag that they have. And
Yes.
now these baddies are trying to get the money back. And so it's a cat and mouse game, but also we've got a series of flashbacks that tells us that maybe Standen has more of a connection to these guys than we initially thought.
I yes, I do remember that now. I watched it so long ago now. I watched it immediately when I hit CW. So
Right.
it's like it's a funny thing to say. Um, I I really enjoyed this one. What do you want spoilers for a certain person who might not be in it that much?
Yeah, no, we'll spoil it. We'll spoil it because I can do a warning at the beginning. But yeah,
Okay.
we'll spoil.
Well,
Here's your second warning. If you want
okay.
to listen further, you're gonna get spoiled. Otherwise, you can pop on the CW and watch this yourself.
Okay, Alec Baldwin definitely takes a hit to the neck.
Yeah.
Pretty brutal, actually. I thought.
It's pretty rough. It's like, and it's all Standon's fault.
Yeah.
So Standon's running with the money. He shows up with the money. He's showing Baldwin the money. Next thing you know, Metcalf and company have tracked him there a few minutes later, and then Lachlan Monroe's walking around with a crossbow. Boom, right through the
Oh,
neck with
right.
an arrow.
Brutal death for old Alec Baldwin.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
like I was actually mildly surprised if I was going to be in a bit more. I liked Alec Baldwin in this movie. He didn't really do much, but he's there. But he's still kind of
yeah.
interesting to watch. Doing his logging and his cutting of trees.
Right,
It is just
exactly.
hilarious that he's in these movies. Well, it's because of his incident that he's in
Yes.
these movies, but
Yeah.
um, it's still kind of fun that you see him in these credits.
Right.
It's like, and he's in a concert too. But I think he's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like, here's your copy of Clear Cut to sign. That'd be hilarious.
Yes.
No, nothing else. Nope, that's cool. I haven't Clear thing on DVD. Unfortunately, it's usually it's like a digital only release.
Oh,
You
right.
notice
Yeah, I
that?
think
I
you're
haven't
right.
checked it. There's other ones. Oh, because Lionsgate and Grindstone is back. Nice to see the logo.
Hmm.
Wait, Bondit? I trying to remember if Bondit was on it.
That's a good question.
I
I'm trying
thought
to.
it was.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
The problem is, and I don't know if you run into this problem too, is that you see so many of these that it's hard to remember which one, and I don't mean like so many, like, oh yeah, Bondit. Yeah, Bondit's on the on
Oh,
the
good.
production companies. Yeah, so it was, but
I think I forgot to write that down. Yeah. So yeah, it's like, hey, Bondit, oh, that nice, calm ocean. Yeah. Here
exactly.
comes a new classic. It's called a Clear Cut. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. Now, two things about the name of this movie. First off, Clear Cut is supposed to be have to do with logging. This
Yes.
movie really has nothing to do with logging after the first like 10 or 15
I
minutes.
know. What do we used to call it? Like log off or something? We used to screw
Right.
up the title. Or I used to screw up the title, I guess.
Yeah,
But
right. Yeah,
log off.
we couldn't remember what the name was, right?
Clean cut. I mean, or
Clean cut.
clean cut. I think I called it a clean cut.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. But there's no logging after the. So essentially,
No.
Stand-in's character is pretend he gets this gig because he knows it's going to put him near where the drug deal is happening, and he wants to, he wants to get these guys back.
And let's talk Dwarf.
Yes.
Um, I thought it was good in this, and I like the ending too because it was just like that pure, silly, bonded silliness that we all love and enjoy. It's like
Right.
with some fantastic, in quotes, fire effects.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this is what I came for.
Yeah.
It's like this is
Yeah.
so. It's just so dumb. But it's fun dumb.
No, I agree. And I think the thing I loved about Dorff's character, so the big issue for me with this movie, the
Yes.
thing that made it not work as well as it could is that I didn't like Clive Standon's character. And this is the same thing that happened with Vendetta. And I don't know if maybe we need to like just let him use his English accent more and
That
maybe
would be helpful. I
yeah,
mean, usually what has like an American accent. It's like
right.
not just use his name is Clive. You're British.
Right,
It's like,
exactly. Be British. Yeah. I think, the other thing is that like one all of the bad things that happen in the movie are his fault. It's like, okay, you're doing some kind of undercover DEA thing where you're trying to bust Steven Dorff or you're trying to bust whoever it is that
right.
you're trying to bust, Jesse Metcalf, and
Well,
you're driving around with your daughter in the car seat of your car when this whole drug deal thing is about to happen. It's like, you can't blame Steven Dorff and all the other people for hosing down your car with Uzi fire because they don't trust you. They think you're a rat because you technically were a rat. You were an undercover cop or whatever. You can't. It's not. They're trying to kill you. You're the one who brought your daughter along. It's your fault. Your daughter's dead. And so it's hard to be like real sympathetic with him. And then also like he gets Alec Baldwin killed. And it's
yeah,
like
and it was
yeah.
of course, and it's like that was it's classic Clive Standon because
Right.
he's always doing this kind of stuff. It's like I like that. I just love that. It's like the whole family's back.
Right.
Like all of our podcast family is back in this one movie,
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I
and
mean,
that helped it a lot. Actually, watching it, it's like okay, hey, look, here is all these familiar, great faces,
right. Exactly.
and it's
Exactly.
this stupid logging crossbow movie that we're watching. Like,
Exactly.
it kind of caught me in a good mood. And it's like, okay. And if it was on DVD for real, I probably would buy it.
Yeah.
It's like for like $1 or $2.
Well, yeah, I would be more likely to. Well, I mean, again, I haven't seen Broken Flowers. I shouldn't be dumping on Broken, but
Broken Flowers. You love Broken Flowers now.
but yeah, if I had seen this for $2, I probably would have grabbed it. It's the thing is, one of the interesting things because Tom Welling, I think
Yes,
he
Dr.
he
Welling.
doesn't get like the best treat. Like Mafia Wars definitely does him better than this movie
Yeah, he's
does.
way more into it. He's more of
Yeah,
Mafia War type. And then I think because Tom wants to come, it's kind of slowly coming back into the scene.
yeah,
So he has to kind of start from the bottom.
yeah, exactly. And
Uh,
I think one of the things too is I think the movie realized it had a problem with him because he's bigger than Clive Standon. And
Yes.
one of the things about the movie is that Clive Standon is bigger than everybody else. So it's like it's kind of believable when like, Jesse Metcalf and Lachlan Monroe and then I think was it Chelsea Rice? Or no, who was the one that played yeah, I think it might have been Chelsea Rice who played the woman that was with them, Jasmine.
Oh yeah, I
So
remember the character name, but not the actress.
yeah, I think that's so it's believable when the three of them are trying to fight Clive Standon and he's able to fight them off because he's bigger than all of them. But you put Tom Welling in that and it's like and I mean even when like Clive Standon's taking hits from Tom Welling, it's like I don't even think as big as Clive Standon is when you see him next to Welling, who's like just another, I don't know, 2 or 3 inches big, but he's also like, heftier as well.
Right.
It's like you can't even at Clive Standard size, you can't take that punch. And so I think there was almost like they I'm sure they probably had already written that character out that he was going to die. But I do
Right.
wonder too if they realize like, boy, we have a problem from a believability standpoint if we keep Tom Welling in this movie for too long because there's no way we can believe that the hero is going to be able to take him in any kind of fight.
It's just funny that he's back.
Yeah.
It's like because I bought the Fog remake a few weeks ago.
Hmm.
I haven't seen it in forever. Have you seen that?
No, I had no.
I think it was all right. My memory serves.
Right.
It does have Selma Blair, who I'll hopefully meet in October.
Oh yes,
That I
definitely.
should give her that. I have some other. I don't know what to give her. Because I have that Christian Slater movie with the deal. And
Yes.
I'm sitting on that, and I have this other weird. I don't know what to give her. I have much trouble.
Hmm.
It's like And but I can give her the fog. I could. I don't know what to
Yes.
give her. I carved out the money for this October excursion.
Hmm.
It was a lot of work getting that done. But she's the number I want to meet, and Tara Reid, of course.
Yeah.
I think I met that before, but I'm very excited to meet Tara Reid
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
because her voice is hilarious. And
Yeah.
she's like promoting some movie called Doctor Q.
Hmm.
Like, gotta watch. I can't do Tara Reid impression, but I can't do it. But it's like, gotta watch Doctor Q. That's my Macy Gray impression. But it's just like, well, I could ask her about Macy Gray and the Crow in Prayer instead.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, I'm gonna ask her about that.
I think anything that you do that's not Sharknado will probably, or well, like no, I was gonna say not Sharknado and Josie and the Pussycats, but I think even Josie and the Pussycats is kind of more of a cult thing now too. That like,
Well, because Rachel Cook's also going to be there,
oh
and
wow, yeah,
so yeah, two out of the three Josie and the Pussycats. You just need Rosario Dawson.
yes,
You never
yeah.
know; she can come there. That'd be amazing. But I don't. I'm trying to get a copy of Josie and the Pussycats, and especially difficult.
It's
Uh,
very hard to find. Yeah, that's one that if I had seen that one at the used DVD place, I would have picked it up. The
yeah, I was.
cartoon is available on Hulu. You could watch both
That's
seasons of the
amazing. Really,
cartoon. But
that you should probably watch that.
oh, you get it's a trip. It's an absolute trip to watch that
I love to
show.
watch the cartoon. It's on Hulu. All
It's on
right,
Hulu. I think it's still on Hulu. It was up until recently.
I'll
I
take a look when I can remember. What is something else I'm supposed to look up? But I forgot.
oh I
But
don't
it's gone. Gone.
yeah. But I think it's still on Hulu.
Okay, I'll check it out later. Oh, it was the guide to check for charmed episodes. That was
Oh
it.
right, yes, you had to see if TNT had them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll double check that.
Yeah,
Um,
Hulu's
so,
got them both. So it's
nice.
so
So,
season one and two, right? So season one is the Earth-based one, and then season
mhm.
two they're in space.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah,
I never really caught the cartoon. This was like, but yeah, the movie was fun. Yeah,
yeah.
because but what's gonna yeah, Selma Blair's gonna be there. Tara Reid, Rachel Lee Cook, Rob Estes from Silk
Mm.
Stockings,
Oh yes,
and
that's amazing. Yeah.
I posted that tape I can mention on the plugs, which is Counter Strike.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
Robert Estes or Robert, and also Joe Lando, also going to be at '90s convention. They're
Wow,
both going to be
nice.
there. So if okay, I gotta get a double sign, even the movie's not that great. It's like they're right there.
Yeah, that's. I didn't know Joe Lando did that. Does Dr. Quinn have enough of a? I guess maybe it
Because
does.
James Seymour's also going to be there.
Oh, okay, that makes
So
sense. Okay,
Dr. Quinn, it must have a big fan base. I mean, like I remember being a popular program.
it was on
I
for a
never,
long time. Yeah,
I want to watch it. It's never. I think it used to be on streaming, and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna watch Dr. Quinn. It's like, and then I just forgot.
yeah, because it
And
used to be on
CBS.
CBS, right? It used to be on the afternoons on was it like Ion or one of those?
Oh, he spent Ion.
I think it was one of
Wow.
those.
Okay. Must be an
One of
early
those used to
Ion.
have it for like, in the afternoons. Yeah, because it's not, it doesn't show anything on here. That's right. Chad Allen also was on Dr.
Chad
Quinn.
Allen. Yeah, I've
Yes.
heard lately.
Yeah.
Who else is going to be there? I'm interested in. Okay, so Heather Locklear, the person I want to meet,
Oh,
is going to be
yes.
there, and I have that action movie she was in called Double Tap
Hmm.
of her and Terrence Howard. Terrence
Yes.
Howard, man,
Yes.
star of co-star of Alec Baldwin, Crescent City. I checked out the
Yes.
podcast there.
Yep. Yeah.
Loves Crescent City. And then who else is going to be there? Well, there's the names I want to meet. So that's why
Mhm.
it's going to cost a pretty penny.
Yeah.
Because Lorenzo Lamas is going to be there.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, that is huge. That's a top person for me because it's like dolls
Yes.
to me. I don't know what the heck to give him. I mean, I have Viper. I have Blood for Blood.
Hmm.
I don't know. I have those two new Lamas, but I'm gonna give him something on tape.
Right.
I
I was
guess
going to say it.
he signed at Chiller. He signed a night of the what's it called? Night of the Kickboxer. What was that stupid one? He's like a
Oh,
photographer,
what
homeless
was that?
people. For its
Yeah, what was that one
night of the
called?
Kickboxer. The Night of the Kickboxer.
No, it was something. Oh, yeah. What
Night of the
was
Warrior.
Night of the Warrior? That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he signed that for someone. Like, no, I didn't see any Viper signs.
Right.
Because I'm gonna have that queued up. The part where he jumps over the car
Hmm.
and Viper. Like,
Yeah.
remember this?
Right. Exactly. That'd be perfect.
I'm
I
gonna
was gonna
ask him about
say,
that. It's gonna be so great. I'm really
yeah.
excited. That's the top person being Lamas. So I gotta make sure I don't look like Dana Roebuck. So when I have a picture, me and Lana are like, okay. It's like sorry, Daniel Roebuck, but
Right.
I'm still worried about you from 12 to midnight.
I think we did see something recently he did there. He looks like he's slimmed down. So
He
maybe
slimmed
he
down a
saw
little bit.
himself in 12 to midnight. Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought.
he looked
Yeah.
like he must have saw it. Like, oh,
Yeah.
gotta be careful. Well, maybe Bronzy gave him a really tight belt and it looked good, but it's like
Right. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
rewatched something Bronzy for the website.
Oh, yes, I think I saw that.
Caretaker.
Yes. Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I can post that. Oh, right, for the plugs. Oh, back to Clear Cut. Yeah, I'm gonna recommend Clear Cut. By the
Y-
way,
Yeah, I think that there's a few things going for it.
yeah,
It moves pretty quickly. I think the flashback scenes with Stand-in's character, where they're sort of telling us who he is, I think that affects the pacing. I think
it does.
that's
It did, and but I let it go because there was enough silliness to let some of that go.
yeah, I agree. I think Dorf is fantastic.
He's
This
so good in this movie. He's great.
oh
I just love that he's in it. It's like, why are you in this? But I love it.
It's
It's good.
he's so good. So that's one big piece. Is that you got great Dorf. Like I said, we get great Baldwin for a few minutes.
Yeah, he was fun. What you get for Baldwin was good. Like, yes, I like that he's actually. It seemed like he's caring, but
Yeah,
it's like, all right, maybe he really jumped in with both feet on these B movies
yeah, yeah,
or on these
yeah.
crubs. I mean, it's like, and Dorf, he's so good in this movie. How does he do it?
I
It's
know.
like he's so much fun. He just has
Yeah.
that it factor. He's like, okay, when he's like the bad guy in this, it's like it's perfect.
He's got like the baseball cap on and the hair kind
Yes,
of sticking out the back, and he's
yeah, that
you
was
know
great.
yeah. It's all really great. I mean, I also Jesse Metcalf. I was kind of surprised that I didn't hate his character either. I
No,
mean, he's supposed to be a heel. That's kind of the whole point of the character. He's supposed to be a heel, but he played it well. I thought. I think
I,
Stand-in's character was really the one that didn't work for me. And I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to blame Stand-in for it. I think it's
no,
just
I won't blame Stanton because I
yeah.
give him kind of a slight pass for the Taken program.
Hmm.
I've ever watched it. Watch season one. Season two becomes kind of a slog,
Yeah.
but it's like season one's fun, and it's just fun to see all these familiar faces that we all love and enjoy from all the other classics, and that just really just we get to watch all the classics that we've seen. People are listening to this podcast.
Right, exactly.
Maybe
Well,
they do. I hope they do.
Well, they can go. So in the podcast description, I'm going to put the link to the Letterbox page
Oh,
that
fantastic! I
has
love
all
that.
the movies we've covered. So people can go and look and see which ones they've seen. You can kind of essentially you can go to the Letterbox page and see how many of the ones we've covered you've seen.
Yes, and are we at 100? Not at
Now,
100 yet?
so we're in the 80s, I believe.
Oh, okay. We're close. We're close. Okay.
So we were looking at, I think we're going to, at the end of the year, if we keep, so I think we got to do three in December
Sure.
to get to
We do a lot
100.
of we do some extra raise in that maybe.
Exactly. Yeah, if we do, because we did that three for that one time with Dolph.
Right. We had to. We just snuck that in. It's like what was that Section 8? We love Section 8 today in this podcast.
Exactly. So we are, so these two, well, actually, let me see here. The trap houses, let's see.
Oh, right. Forgot about those.
Yeah.
Oops.
But I think that was our most recent. So the Trap House has put us at 85. So these
Wow.
two movies will be 87, right? And we're in
Yes.
June. So then we've got 6 months left to go. So it's 12 plus one would get us to 100 in December.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe we can
Yes.
go back to raising that. You know,
I mean, he's got the other one, right? So we did Lady Rider, aka
gang turf war.
Yeah, exactly. Which,
Gang.
funny enough, that episode, I think, out of all these ones we've done, that one has the most streams and downloads.
Well, we were,
So
we were talking we're talking Fat Joe, we're
right,
talking Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide
exactly,
himself.
exactly. Yeah, the
I
whole
mean,
crew.
I'm
Yeah,
yelling timber.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So yeah, so there's those. So yeah, so we could do, what is it? Checkmate, I think, is the one that was like,
Oh, I forgot about Checkmate.
right.
It was the what's it called? It was the Mesners, Mess and Mesners.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, right. Loom.
Right, yeah, right. No, 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 not that checkmate. There's a checkmate that Raisinette did as
Oh,
well.
right, that one. Okay.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, so there's the checkmate that we did, the Mesner one,
Oh,
and then Raisinette did a checkmate that it was the sequel to Turf War, but it came out before Turf War, as
Right.
far as
That's
I
like,
know.
maybe we should get to that soon.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
they're all on YouTube or to Tubi rather, on
Tubi, that's
Tubi.
fine. Love me some
Yeah,
Tubi.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna count this as a recommend. I liked it.
I think clear cut. I think with the names involved, it's fun enough with those. Again, 90 minutes on on CW. I think again, we talk about pacing. I think other than those flashbacks kind of hindering the pacing, I think overall, again, the names are sprinkled in well enough. This is another one for
Exactly,
Delabie to
Bobby.
watch and get a sense of how the sprinkling in of the names. It's like
It
just
helps.
when yeah, like it's like when you think you're going to get bored, here comes Dorf just driving around on a pickup truck, like helping out two
Perfect.
women whose dog got lost on the trail, and so
Just perfect. It's like, all right, here comes our Dorf.
yeah.
Dorf always comes. I'm hoping he comes. He does the concert now too. So I'd love to give him Den of Lions.
Oh yes, yeah.
I'm
That,
dying to give him that. That's like my
that
Spanish judges of Lillard.
would be
I'm
great.
dying to do that.
Yes,
And I used to
yeah,
be obsessed with that movie for some reason.
yeah,
It's like, I don't know. Oh, the New Image movies, the early 2003 New Image. They
yeah,
had really
yeah.
hilariously bad green screen explosion in it.
Right, right.
If I'm
Yes.
not mistaken, I've never seen Den of Lions, but it's like,
No, I got to see that one. Yeah.
maybe I'll rewatch it. I don't know. I have too many things. I shouldn't rewatch Den of Lions, but it's like, why not? Who cares? I'm gonna rewatch it. I'm just
Right.
gonna rewatch it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, no,
It's
I
one of these movies I
agree.
used to be obsessed with.
Yeah.
It's like, um, yeah. So I like that. And Steven Dorff will usually delivers. Oh, didn't we? We used to joke around about him, right? Using his blue emu cigarette.
Right. The blue.
Whatever.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. We're all adults here.
You
Yeah.
all know. Yeah.
One of the best commercials for me ever is like just him on the beach with like the pea coat with
It was
the
black and white,
collar.
right?
Yeah, it was black and white, and then the cigarette
Perfect.
was blue. Yeah.
Yes, brilliant, brilliantly done there. Of course,
Yeah.
he gets lifetime pass just for that commercial, and then
Right. Exactly.
of course you
Yeah.
got Blade.
Yeah.
It's like it's a
Blade,
really
he's so great in that. Is it Save Me or Rescue Me that he does with
oh,
Dudikoff?
Dudikoff, Rescue Me, yeah,
Rescue Me. Yes, a canon film.
that was great. I just rewatched Chain of Command. Speaking of Dudikoff,
Oh
uh,
yes.
awesome movie. He had it was so cool. He's a little yelly in it. Dudikoff, if you remember.
Mhm.
I mean, really close. Actually, very close to being unlikable.
Yeah.
Actually, to tell you the truth. But
Right.
I give it a pass because it was kind of awesome that he had two machine guns firing at the same time at the end. It's like, okay,
Right.
that's classic canon.
Yes.
That was
Yeah.
perfect. That was so perfect. But he's like yelling at the love interest a lot, like, why are you not flying this plane? It's like, okay, calm it down, Mike.
Exactly. Exactly.
He did
Yeah.
a lot. The fight scene with the guy at the pool hall thing at the end was really good.
Yes. Yes.
It's
Yes,
like,
for
where
sure.
was Matt? That's a good segue to our spotlight on a fight too.
Yes. Now,
Um,
one quick one I want to mention too.
yeah, sure.
My wife found on Instagram a a clip of a TV show from the early '80s called Star of the Family,
Huh.
and it's Dudikoff and Brian Dennehy.
I think I just heard about this myself.
Yeah, just happened to see it on the thing. I was like, oh my God, this is great. So it only went for one season, 10 episodes. So I guess it didn't even make a full season back then. 10 episodes isn't
Wow.
enough for a full season. But yeah, all kinds of people in it. But like Dudikoff is like jumping rope at the beginning,
I think
and
I
so
saw that. I think I saw today or the other day or something. That's really funny
yes,
you mentioned that.
you might have seen it on Instagram. We might
I
have
think I
all.
did.
Yes,
I
that's
didn't know
probably
that. I thought that
where.
was fake for a second. Like, oh, Dudikoff. Well,
Yeah.
he's been some weirder things at the beginning of his career.
Yes. Yeah. We did was the April Fool's Day movie, I think.
Right.
Was
Or
he in
was it
that one?
Bloody
No.
Birthday?
Oh, Bloody Birthday. That's the one. Not April Fool's Day. He was Bloody
Yeah.
Birthday. That was him. Yeah.
I'm convinced I saw that, but I get that mixed up with Alice, Sweet Alice, for some reason.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like,
I had to review that because I was trying to review all of
oh,
Dudikoff's movies. So
yeah.
I don't know why I did Bloody Birthday, but not like the Black Mar. I definitely didn't do uh, uh Bachelor Party
Oh,
or Tron. He's in Tron even.
I
It's
forgot
like
he's in Tron. Remember he was supposedly in Olympus Has Fallen? Remember that
yes,
rumor? Like,
yes,
no, he's
yeah,
not. It's like
yeah.
I watched every single frame of that movie as I usually would do, and he wasn't there. It's
No,
like, and
no.
I've only done that one at a time with Strike Force, with
Hmm.
the Five Hughes and William Forsythe,
No,
or Eric Eleniak, when he had that supposed fight with Eric Eleniak, the
yeah.
Five Hughes. And you're like,
Right.
I don't remember doing that. It's like, well, thanks for responding, actually.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm so happy he did because if he watched the movie, which is, I'm hoping William Forsythe drops by,
Yeah.
he's getting that immediately.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
that's his best movie. No, well, not really, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's so perfect 2004, 2005 garbage.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's perfect because I showed a screenshot from a few years ago, right?
Yeah.
It was a Devoff and it was Matthias Hughes and I think it's Christopher Atkins all in the same scene,
Right.
in the same
Right.
shot. I
Oh
might still
man.
have it because like you can't get that anymore. And of course Ed Lauder. Ed Lauder should have been in Clear Cut if he was still alive.
Hmm.
It's like because Ed Lauder, I bet. Well, he's he's so great. He's so grumpy. Of course he's
Yes. Like
gone.
he has one of my favorite PM Entertainment lines of all time when he's hosting the party in the sweeper
Mm.
and Howell shows up and he's like, what is this? What's this about? And he goes, what, they don't have parties south of Sunset? And it's like, oh, it's just such a LA inline that
Yeah,
like I had to go on Google Maps to figure out like what okay, they're in the north, like in the hills area, like a ritzier area, and I guess that's where the joke comes from. But it was like PM just didn't care, and like but
no,
Louder just delivered it so perfectly. So
yeah, he's so great. I think we did a podcast about Louder on our
yes.
podcast. Lauds for Louder.
I
Trying to
think
think of these things. I'm gonna have trouble with Eric Roberts. I can't think of a silly title right now, but it's like
no, man, yeah, what would be, yeah, I
I
don't,
am having
yeah,
trouble. It's like I never really rhymes with Eric.
that, yeah,
Like
that's a good point. Yes.
I've been that for months, but we're gonna do it soon. Oh, Spotlight on a Fight.
Spotlight in a Fight is a,
Yeah,
is a fun one this week because you mentioned it. You were like, hey, have you seen the end fight in Charade? And so I thought I had seen Charade,
mm.
and it's possible that I did. It just was a long time ago because I didn't when I watched this fight between Cary Grant and George Kennedy at the end of the film. I didn't really remember it that much, but it's possible too that I wasn't really thinking in terms of that. I was thinking more in terms of like the interaction between Cary Grant and Audrey Hepburn. But oh man, this
Yeah,
this 1963 this movie came out.
amazing. The fight was. I mean, I watched it with my friend, and it's like, wait a second, where's Matt? This fight's really good. So it's like,
Yes.
I think I texted you about while I was watching. Like, we gotta put this on the Spotlight on a Fight. It's that good.
Yeah. It's so fun. So it's the end of the movie. So they're on a roof of a building. George Kennedy's character has a hook for a hand. So that's part of it. But he's a sinister guy. He's got Cary Grant at gunpoint. And I mean, like you see nowadays and like we would see later, like maybe 40, 50 years later, you see in any Seagal movie where, oh, you just happen to get too close to Seagal with the gun.
Yes,
Kennedy is too close to Cary Grant with a gun. He does a back kick. It kicks the
yes.
gun out of his hands.
I mean, I was like, whoa, that was amazing and well shot and well recorded for its time.
Yeah, it was so good. And so then there's kind of a tussle. They're kind of going back and forth, but also it's a lot of times it's Kennedy swinging his hook hand,
Yeah.
uh, and Grant having to dodge it, having to grab it. At one point he grabs it and then he does like a judo throw.
Yes, that's the second I saw it. Like, where's Matt? Where
Yes.
is Matt? I was like, I was going nuts. Ah,
Because again, so the movie is available. If people haven't seen this, and again, I haven't seen it forever. That I need to give it a full watch. I need to give it a rewatch. I was on a bit of a Cary Grant kick, like in the mid to late 2000s, I think, because I think there was a documentary about his life, and I was like, oh, I want to watch more Cary Grant movies. I think maybe I'd seen
interesting.
like. Yeah, I think I saw North by Northwest as well. So I think I was like, all right, I want to watch more Cary Grant movies. But this thing is on all the streamers. It's on Prime, it's on Tubi,
Yeah, I
it's on
watched on
Pluto.
Prime.
Yeah, it's so I need to
Good too
watch
for
it
the
again
movie.
apparently because I did not remember. At least I didn't remember this fight to the extent that it was this good at
Yeah,
least.
I saw it ages ago myself. It's like it was this good. People
Right?
need to watch it. It's on YouTube. In
Yes.
fact,
Yeah, that's right. The fight itself. Yeah.
it's actually towards the middle of the movie.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
the ending of the movie is actually pretty another great sequence with Cary Grant versus Walter Matthau. No fight scene, but it was well done. It has that kind of cliche we see today, like Cary Grant, I'm gonna find you. I can only do Walter Matthau.
Right. Right. Right.
Like young but old Walter Matthau. It's kind of funny. But,
Yes. Yeah.
so yeah, sure is high quality movie. I'd say. And also, I watched a weird movie also called A New Kind of Love. It's with Paul Newman
Hmm.
and I forget Paul Newman's wife. Whatever her name was, Joanne Woodward.
Joan Woodward. Right. Yes. Yeah.
That movie's weird. Because when you watch New Kind of Love, it recommends Charade.
Hmm.
I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
and that's how I figured out to watch Charade. But also a movie with secret action is Dirty Dancing, which I also watched recently. And there's like a fight scene in Dirty Dancing, and it looked just like Roadhouse.
Right, right.
It's like, whoa, Patrick Swayze is doing Roadhouse moves before
Yeah,
Roadhouse. It was great. Good movie. It
yeah,
held
yeah,
up really well.
yeah.
They packed a
That.
lot.
Yeah, that's an interesting. It was funny because I had, I saw it, of course, like when it came out, like around the time, because everybody else was watching it. I saw it, and I kind of parked it. I didn't really think much about it, and then Joe Bob Briggs did it on his TNT show, and I remember like him going through the movie and like he was like into it. And like there's a point where there's a he had his co-host. It's not Darcy the mail girl that he has
Right.
now, but it was another co-host. She shows up late and she's like, "Oh, how far into it are we?" And he's like, "I carried a melon," because that scene
No,
where
right.
she
That's like right in the beginning towards the middle.
right, yes, yeah, exactly. But I love the way that he demarked it by that line. And
Right.
it's just like, oh, that's and of course nobody puts baby in a corner and
Right. Yeah. It's a classic.
yeah, it's such a
It's
good
really
one.
good.
Yeah.
I didn't
It's
like it at first. Maybe I didn't get it. And then I watched it again recently, like fairly like a week ago.
yeah.
It's pretty good. It's
Yeah.
pretty high quality.
Yeah, I
So
think there's something about Swayze at that
yeah,
time, because you get that one. I mean, Roadhouse obviously is just the pinnacle.
the pinnacle, a top 10 best movie for me, Roadhouse.
Yeah, exactly. And then you
It
get
has to
Point
be.
Break, which is another one in
Oh,
that
Point Break, so
category.
great.
Yeah, and even some of like the kind of the lesser ones. Well, I know Black Dog came later.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah,
And
it's
I get there's letters from a killer. You ever see
right.
that?
Oh, right. Yes, I remember that one too. That's right. Yeah.
And he did a lot of action after that.
No.
I think did he hurt his back or something?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he did either in like a dance. Well, because he did injure himself doing Roadhouse, and I don't know if maybe those injuries lingered.
Because yeah, if you look at his, well, there's also Next of Kin
That's right. Yes.
with
Yeah.
Ben Stiller's best work.
Right. Right. Yes.
Hilarious.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
that movie does have a lot of flaws, but
Yeah.
maybe I could give it another chance.
Well, and
If-
he also has Outsiders and Red Dawn, where he's
oh
playing
yeah,
someone who's supposed to be just out of high school, but he's really not just out of high
I know.
school. He's like,
That's what's so funny about Dirty Dancing because it's like you're clearly 30 plus, and
mhm.
it's like it's really hilariously obvious, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
perfect though. I just watched Red Dawn, so I watched both Jennifer, but not Beals,
Jennifer Grey.
Jennifer Grey
Yeah.
and Patrick Swayze movies recently.
Yeah.
So the past couple of months, I forgot they're both in that. Some of the other Patrick Swayze. There's that show he made called The Beast.
That's
You ever
right.
watch that?
I never saw that. That was on was that on A&E?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
I watched it a bunch of years ago. It was watchable. I think I got it from old Netflix disc.
Yeah.
And I think there was something else. He made some other odd stuff, but I mean, he didn't really go back to action really after Black Dog.
No, no. He did a
Uh,
movie. I'm seeing here this movie. I'd never heard of this before. He did a movie called Powder Blue in
oh,
'09.
that's one of those like traffic, where a bunch of
Oh,
different characters, not traffic, what's it called? Crash.
Crash, right.
And all the different characters. Jessica Biel, Ray Liotta. Not a bad
Yeah.
movie.
Okay.
He didn't do much in it though. It's just he's there.
Yeah. Yeah. I see. Yeah.
And he's in
Sanaa
Donnie
Lathan.
Darko, which I need to
Oh,
rewatch.
right. Don. That's right. That was his big kind. I don't say comeback, but that was like the one that kind of put him on the map again, I think.
Yeah. Well, yep. I'm sorry he's gone. That he's
Yeah.
gone, but at least we have Roadhouse. That's-
Exactly.
and yeah, I'll never. It's such a what a movie. Hate that Brad Wesley.
I know. I know.
He's just like I hate that Boddicker and Robocop. I just hate that Brad Wesley. He's driving on the wrong side of the road. Like shut up, Brad
Exactly.
Wesley.
Exactly. What's funny about that? Because I showed my wife Jen that a Roadhouse. I thought she'd get a kick out of it. And the thing is, like she knew, oh, I'm totally drawing a blank here. This is horrible. On the Brad Wesley,
Ben
his
Gazzara.
Ben Gazzara. Yeah, why I wanted to call him Ben Garant, but that's the guy from the state, I think. Ben
Yeah.
Garant. Yeah, but
Yeah, amazing.
Ben Gazzara. She knew him. He did a bunch of Nick Cassavetes movies, or John Cassavetes,
Right.
not Nick
Killing
Cassavetes.
him
John.
with Chinese bookie.
Exactly. Yeah, and I think he did. Was it Husbands? I think.
Oh yeah, I don't think I ever saw that one, but
Yeah, there's that famous Dick Cavett show episode where he was interviewing Cavett was interviewing John Cassavetes, Ben Gazzara, and Peter Falk
Oh,
about
that's
husbands, and they just completely they were hammered, right? They
oh,
were
that's
wasted,
hilarious.
and they completely just take the whole thing off the rails. And Dick Cavett just sort of just didn't have the energy to fight with them. He just sort of let them do it. But then apparently, like the people that were like, the producers or whatever of the movie were pissed that because it was like they're supposed to be selling the movie, Husbands, and they're not. They're just they're doing improv stuff. They're just
I gotta
talking
look
about
this
whatever.
up. That's probably hilarious.
It's I think it's on YouTube, and it is a trip because it had an anniversary like 10 years ago, and they interviewed Dick Cavett about it, and he said like, yeah, like I couldn't rein them in, and I wasn't going to even try. At a certain point, I just realized they were hammered. They were going to do whatever they were going to do, and I was just going to I wasn't going to fight. But then seeing them backstage, where like because John Cassavetes movies, like I don't know how many of them ever really made a lot of money. Now they're all like Criterion Collection movies. They're all classics, but at the time it was like trying to get people to go to the theater to actually watch them. So
We used to have a Cassavetes section on the video store. I
oh,
think
did you? Oh,
was that Woman Under the Influence? Is that
yes,
Cassavetes?
that was a good one too.
I think I
Yeah,
saw that one, but I didn't
yeah,
see Husbands. I have double check his career.
yeah. Well, because
But
he did that one. When you watch the Canon documentary, what was it? Electric Boogaloo.
right, I saw that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What they talk about how they had Cassavetes do a movie for them, and he was just, I mean, he was kind of towards the end of his life at that point. He'd been drinking a lot and everything, but he like just essentially just used up their whole, just kept spending money on this movie and never really made anything. Like it didn't make anything. I don't know if it was Big Trouble or Love Streams. One of those ones I think was
Oh, I've heard of that one.
yeah, I think it might have been Love Streams was the one that yeah, he just kind of kept going. I mean, it seems like everybody took advantage of Port Cannon like that because it was
I
like you had
know.
them Jean-Luc Godard makes what was it uh King Lear that has like nothing to do with anything and just sort of takes their money uh
Hilarious that they said, well, because we have Jean-Luc Godard.
right.
Shannon's like, oh my goodness.
Right, exactly. They was like so excited. Yes, it was. Yeah, it's Love Streams. That's the movie, and
Okay.
I think it's like how long is it? It's 2 hours and 21 minutes. That was part. It's
Oh,
like it just kept going over budget. I think it was supposed to be even longer, and they were trying to cut it down. But yeah, it was just like Cannon didn't know what to do with these guys. Like between Godard and then like Norman Mailer when he made Tough Guys Don't Dance, and he
oh
just
yeah,
kind
that's a crazy movie. Ryan O'Neal.
of exactly
And let's not
yeah.
forget about Bolero,
Bolero,
um,
yes,
which I don't know if you watched that recently. Uh, I haven't,
yeah.
but there's some weird, we'll just say sound effects, I call them, that
Right,
happen. It's
right,
like,
right.
oh, really? You had to put that in there? It's like, boop. It's like,
Right.
I'm just gonna say boop. That's all I'm gonna say because you'll know
Right.
when you hear it. Like, really?
Yeah. And what was the one that Christopher Reeve made them do so that he could
Street smart?
Street Smart. That was right, where he was like, I'll only do Superman 4 if
Yeah,
if you
do
put
street
out
smart.
Street Smart.
Well,
Yeah.
I like Street Smart. I need to rewatch it.
Yeah, I need to see that one as well.
I saw it
Yeah.
ages ago, but I need to rewatch. Maybe it's on
It's
streaming or
on
something.
Tubi. It's on Tubi actually.
Oh,
Yeah, so
that's
you could
helpful. It's on Tubi. Okay.
yeah. Yeah,
I remember
so
watching it. I remember Morgan Freeman, star of
yes.
57 Seconds,
Right,
and
somebody, yeah, right, exactly. He's a
Gunner.
three-time returning champ on here, right? We got
Oh, what was the third one?
so 57 seconds. Uh, oh, I can't think of the second
Well,
one,
Gunner.
Gunner, and then the one we did with Ruby Rose,
Oh, right, right.
Vanquish.
Oh, Vanquish. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
three
the
timer.
sit-down role for him.
Yeah. Well, I can't do Morgan Freeman, but I can't do it.
Right.
I
Yeah,
want to. I want to do Morgan Freeman voice, but it's like,
yeah. No, he's like giving her hints, where she's like, yeah,
right. He had a
yeah,
headset like an Xbox guy.
exactly,
I was saying, you got to
exactly.
pwn these people, Ruby Rose.
Right,
It'd be so
right,
funny if he said that.
right, exactly.
I want to
Yeah,
hear him do slang.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like and maybe this is the way to dress up Clive. Again,
You want
Clive
to go back to Clive
Standen.
Standen?
I, quickly, I'll say like we need to give him his English accent, but then yeah, just give him like all of like a whole crew of these baddies to was it who was it we were thinking of that would go well if like they had to fight through like Morgan Freeman, Alec Baldwin, Robert De Niro, and Malkovich, John Malkovich, like.
Do we have someone for him?
I thought we
Was that?
had something like that. We were like, oh, that person should like star in a movie where they have to defeat
Oh
all of
yeah,
them. maybe it was, I can't remember. Maybe it wasn't Clive Standen. Maybe it was somebody else we were thinking of, like somebody that we want to go on the skids, maybe, or something. I don't know.
That'd
Like
be funny. Maybe Aaron Eckhart would be amazing. But I
oh,
mean, like,
Eckhart.
oh,
Yeah.
so but Brian Skiba, he did direct Master Cusack and Pursuit, another
Pursuit.
classic under his belt for this director of
Yes.
Clear Cut. It's like I would love to ask him about that. Oh my goodness, I'm dying to know. Well, I guess John Cusack's huge on Cameo because he's cheap.
Oh, okay.
Well, not cheap, but he's $150,
Hmm.
which I mean, it's not bad because his Snoop Dogg, he's $5,000 on Cameo,
Wow.
but John Cusack is 150. It's like, oh, okay, makes me
That's
not feel so bad paying
interesting.
him $100 from last year. But
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
seemed like, and he's like in the top 10 of cameos. Like people want to get John Cusack.
For 150. Now, does he do like what some of the other ones do, where there's like just the personal rate, and then
I
if you want them to talk about your product or whatever it is that
I
you
didn't
do,
check
that costs?
that. I didn't go far that deep into that. I just
Yeah.
saw the price. But I mean, like that'd be interesting. I like to know. It's like, hey, Matt, it's John Cusack here. I know you love me and Pursuit and River Runs Red. It's like and Reclaim and and Frogro.
Right. Right.
Before I want him to say Frogro.
Frogro, call it Frogro.
Please call it Frogro. Reclaim. That's an actual Ryan Phillippe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now that's his new name.
Right. Actual Ryan Phillippe versus the Phillippe factory.
Well, I like to see that. All we get Ryan Phillippe and the Phillippe Factory in one movie.
Yes. Yeah.
I can't tell who's who.
Right.
It would be really great. I haven't checked in. I think Philippe's still doing. Well, that's that movie where it's like in two parts. I think you still have to pay money for that.
Oh, maybe.
One
Maybe.
Mile, it's called the
Yeah.
actual Ryan Phillippe
Yeah.
movie. It's like why is it in two parts? And why is this on streaming?
Yeah.
Because we could use material for the podcast.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because we have we done a Phillippe movie, an actual
I don't
Phillippe?
think so. I can happily rewatch the second if that's on a streamer. I think
Yeah.
it's Tubi
It's not right
somewhere.
now. That's the thing. I missed my window on that
Oh,
one,
okay, well,
unfortunately. Yeah.
chilling on Tubi or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Because he's got some stuff, but it's like, yeah, it's interesting because he seems to be floating. I mean, I guess like you said, there's the 1 Mile chapter one and chapter two.
Yeah, that's
Um,
still a pay one, right?
I think you're right. Yes, it's wow, it's $15 to get it
Yeah, I'm
as
not
well.
paying
So
that.
yeah. So yeah, so he's definitely, I think there's a he's kind of found his way into like some slightly better stuff, it seems like.
He's
That
trying. I mean, like, hopefully I can find some better stuff. I mean, I watched that one that had Bella Thorne that he was in,
oh, which one was that
Saint
one?
Clair. He doesn't really do much.
Yeah.
He's just kind of a guy on a screen. It's just
Right.
like, oh, and that reminds me, Rachel Lee Cook, she's in a Ryan Phillippe movie, which is Antitrust,
That's
which
right.
is a classic. Well, I love the title.
Hmm.
And that's Tim Robbins as fake Bill Gates.
Right, right.
And, people should rewatch Antitrust. Um, I saw it in the theater, so I guess that ages me a bit. It's like they're like cool Antitrust. That's what I said how old was I when I saw that? I probably would have been 13, 14 years old.
Yeah. I remember
It's
that one
like
came out.
I remember it came out in like January, February. I watched it with my friend. I was also named Brett.
Hmm.
It's like cool Antitrust.
Yeah. Yeah. So I
Well,
did realize this St. Clair is on Hulu.
yes, that's how I watched it.
That's how you saw it. Okay.
And it's
Yeah.
all right. I mean, like it's kind of like these Bella Thorne movies are very hit or miss and heavy on the miss. Except for, of
Yeah.
course, Rumble in the Dark, starring on the skids, Mr. Aaron Eckhart. Oh,
Yes.
did I
That
tell
one
you I
was a
watched Thieves
surprisingly good one.
Highway? I told you that, right?
What?
I
Oh,
actually
you saw
watched Thieves Highway.
yes, yes, yeah. How was that?
It was pretty watchable. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Scorpion to come out, another Corey Large, Aaron Eckhart joint.
Yes.
That's straight to podcast. Oh, and then we have another
Right.
straight to podcast, hopefully soon, right? That movie with Alec Baldwin, David A.R. White, and Piven.
Yes. So that one is so fresh. Like you saw a press release on that. I don't even think it's on IMDb yet.
Wow, I saw it like send to Matt immediately.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, because we have to re-record because I
Yes, that's
deleted.
what we talked about the next episode. We have to re-record something.
Yeah, so because was cleaning out Jitsi files. I'm no longer using Jitsi, but I accidentally deleted when we talked about A Line of Fire and
Ray of
um,
Wrath.
and Prey of Wrath. So that David A.R. White, we've got to bring that one back.
Well, I'm happy to rewatch it. At least it's off, Jason Patrick at his best.
Exactly. Now we
That
also
stupid hat.
hopefully at some point because we've got a Line of Fire which is now on Netflix, which is it's no longer gated, so I
Right.
can watch it. But also David A.R. White has one that's supposed to be coming out soon that's got Dolph in it.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
That's read the podcast.
and so if I can kind of cue things up well enough with Dolph, because so I'm going to review Exit Protocol, but
Right.
so the movie is called Straight Shot that's coming out. It's supposed to be coming out like it says February 2026. We're already past February 2026. So
Oh,
yeah, so who knows when this? But it's also got Tyrese. It's got Rachel Lee Cook. But right now with my when I review Exit Protocol, that will be my 76th Dolph movie on the site.
amazing.
Yes. So if you add up, if I can get Hellfire, if I can get a coupon for Hellfire, that's 77.
Mm.
Sharknado 5 would be 78. And then Fat Slacks, which is one that I've been warned not to review, but
You're right. It's
that would
stupid.
be
But that's like,
79. So we could
wow.
queue it up where Straight Shot would be number 80, where we could do it here on the podcast and then I could
Would
review it
love to
after.
do that.
Yeah, so hopefully we can, make that work. But yeah, because David A.R. White, he seems like he's going full action now.
Yeah, because maybe it's a big hit on Netflix, Line of Fire. So he's just gonna keep doing this. Maybe it'll be on Netflix.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, that's what I'm wondering if maybe he has a contract with them because I wonder if like maybe like his religious stuff is like good content for them on
oh, for
Netflix.
sure. I need to catch up on. I need to watch five David A.R. Whites still, and
Oh,
and
okay.
then I Moment After two. What were the other one I had to watch? But I don't feel like watching them right now.
Yeah,
Because I already watched 10 of them this year.
right,
That's a lot.
exactly. Exactly. Yes.
And it's like I still need that break. I still need the break. And it's just like
Yeah.
because the thing is, if I watch another De Niro movie, he's gonna move up from
Yeah.
De Niro White. So I gotta be careful. So I need to
Oh,
watch
okay.
five more De Niro Whites to beat De Niro
The B
on
yes.
Letterboxd year in review.
Yeah.
I wish they would do females too, because I think I'm moving up on the Dina Meyer,
Hmm.
and they want to do just by person. But
Yeah.
let's do. I'm not paying for Letterboxd, so
Yeah. Yeah,
uh,
I've thought about it because I'm like, oh, well, maybe for the site and everything, maybe it would be worth paying. But,
nah.
yeah, I'm not there yet. So, yeah,
I have a limited budget, and that's not going on Letterboxd. It's
yeah,
like my
no,
budget's going to Heather Locklear '90s Fest, and it's like that's my
exactly.
big That's my big super purchase for this year. Is that?
Yeah, no, I totally get it.
Yeah,
No, so for me, I think Dolph is going to be my number one actor because
amazing. Oh, again, that's just like mine last year.
exactly. I don't know what was Dolph mine last year too. I can't
And my
remember.
wow, that's amazing. I think we both had Dolph. I can
I
make
think
this.
you're right because I think I had Isaac Florentine as a director and Dolph as the actor. So I'm going to have this director Edward L. Kahn who he directed the '50s version of Drag Strip Girl,
Mhm.
and I've been watching one of his movies a week essentially.
Wow, how many does he have?
He has like over 150. So
Oh, so he'll win.
yes, he was like known as this like in the 50s and 60s, he was like known as the guy that like could pump out a movie a month.
Yeah,
And most of the movies are like 75 minutes long. They're not that, but they run the gamut on all kinds of, some of them are like mafia, organized crime, some of them are like monster movies, sci-fi, that slogs. They're kind of, but they're so short that like he did a women in prison movie, so he kind of does everything. So I don't know why I just once I saw Drag Strip Girl and I started watching some of the other ones, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna hour and 15 minutes a week I can
that's
fit
not
one in.
much. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think right now it's going to be David A.R. White, and maybe I think I said this last time, but it's that director of Austin Powers, Jay Roach.
Oh
I've seen too
yes,
many of his
yeah.
movies this year. I guess just by kind of pure coincidence
Hmm.
because I watched both Austin Powers. I watched Game Change and Recount,
Hmm.
and I think I watched something else. And it's like, oh, he's getting up there, so I need to.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, no, here I should let people go and do plugs. But The Last Boy Scout's coming to 4K soon,
Oh really?
and a few years ago, they did a special screening of it, and they had the work print, which it had
Mm.
more violence and stuff in it. It's like, for the love of goodness, put that out. I will
Yes.
pay $100 to get that version because I love the Last Boy Scout. And
Yes.
what a movie! And it's like, and what's going from Arrow Videos? There was a real chance.
Oh
So
yeah. In my head, I feel like I saw that in the theater, but it was R rated. So I mean,
Yeah, it's
R
rated R,
rated.
but it's a hard R. But they cut out some other stuff.
Yeah,
You
I
can
mean,
actually see some of the frames if you look closely. But it's still an awesomely violent, cool movie.
yeah,
So I'll take
I
more
like
footage.
it does seem like it's like because I mean, it would have had to take somebody's parents to sign us in for it,
Oh
and
wow!
I don't, I can't, I don't know, just thinking about the movie itself being an R-rated movie like that, and in 1991, I do think maybe it was a rental. In my head, I thought
Oh
I
okay.
saw it in the theater, but now
Yeah,
I'm watching it, and I'm like, I
I
can't
went to
imagine
see it.
anybody's
I was too
parents.
young.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
like that would have been coming out when I was 5 years old. I hate to
right?
say that.
Yes, yes, he would have, yes,
It feels new or it feels old when I say it like that. Like, I saw Demolition Man in the theater when I was a kid,
yeah,
but
yeah.
and then we
Well,
watched it last year and it was great. We did the fight on this podcast,
that's right, we did. That's right, which was a
Stallone
great
versus
fight.
Snipes.
Well, and when we were talking about Stallone on your podcast, that was one that kind of, sort of talking about the non-Rocky, non-Rambo
Yeah,
movies of his. That might be one of the best in that
love Demolition
category.
Man. What a
Yeah.
movie! It's just so much
Yes.
fun. There's some light dragginess and towards the middle, but I think
Yeah.
it just that's fine because the movie's so entertaining.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like that's a movie you can just enjoy. It's like, all right, I'm
Hmm.
on Demolition Man.
Yeah.
Just grab this. It's so
Exactly. Yeah.
great.
Well, the funny thing too is, on Reddit, there's a subreddit I follow called Old People Facebook, where people will post like things that their elderly relatives do on there that's goofy. And one of them was there's these AI generated Sandra Bullock images where she's
Ah,
essentially trying to get money out of guys. And
that's hilarious.
and it's like, oh, these poor guys don't know any better, and they think Sandra Bullock like wants to hook up with them, and it's like she'll have like these pictures, like these like she'll be like it's like an AI generated picture of her with like a sign that says something like I love you, do you love me? And these
Oh
guys are
my
like,
goodness, people
yes,
fall for this.
yeah, oh yeah, because they don't know
Oh,
any better, and it's like,
oh,
God, it's like Sandra, like guys,
oh, nuts. That's not
yeah.
great. I mean, like,
No. It's one of those things like when we
okay,
see it, and maybe because we see so many, I mean, obviously we kind of know, know
you know
better anyway,
better.
just, but,
Yeah,
but it's like, how many movies have we seen where like there's bad special effects and it looks like that kind of thing,
yeah,
And
exactly, exactly. It
yeah,
looks like close to like a raisinette effect. It's just like,
exactly.
well,
Yeah.
it's about saying, look, talk about a blind side.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Got him. I totally got him.
Yeah.
I should
But
end on that joke. I just wanted that.
no, that was perfect. I also thought I never really thought about it before. Maybe we need to like have the elderly, like older people who aren't familiar with like AI and computer generated stuff. Just watch a lot of Randall Emmett movies that we talk about
Oh,
on
that'd
this
be
podcast.
hilarious.
Right? They should just watch a lot of these, and you'll start to see what looks fake and what isn't. It'll really help. Maybe that's
And then they'll want to go to the bonded beach.
right. Exactly. Exactly. Where's
Yeah.
that beach? That looks great.
Yeah, dude, that's really great, honey. It's like, yes, it does. No
Go on
problem.
vacation to the Bonded Beach. Talk to the travel agent and see if they can,
Yeah, I
take.
can see it now. Like, I don't know what his name is. Travel agent. I don't know.
Right,
Tom Johnson. Hey, Tom Johnson, can we go to the bonded beach? It's
right,
like, what?
right. Exactly.
Or else, well, Cusack, what?
Right.
No. Said John Cusack's their is their travel agent.
Oh, he would be. There should be a movie with John Cusack as like the last travel agent, right? Like
Yes, and he
that's
has like a Hawaiian shirt and he's disheveled.
exactly right. This guy calls up who's watching a Bonded movie, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Tom, I got to go to the Bonded. Can you book me a trip to the Bonded Beach? What? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear he's coming back. I hear the grill master himself is going to go back to the concert, but that's just a rumor.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that
he
would
has a
be.
sweet gig just doing the screening circuit. So
Yes. Yeah.
that's a sweeter gig. So
Yeah. No, I agree.
you,
Yeah.
you meet less people. You have to sit in the chair all day. It's just
Yeah.
like if I was Cusack, I would probably stick to the screening circuit. But
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like because he can screen whatever he likes. He has a lot of wacky stuff. It's like
Yes.
what he's just being boring by doing high fidelity. It's
Yeah.
like and he's also doing Gross Point Blank.
Yeah.
But the other day it was I can't keep forgetting his name. The fight scene with him and Cusack and
Oh, Don the Dragon Wilson?
no the
Oh, Benny Urquidez. Benny the
oh,
Jet.
Benny Jet, yeah. So it was like
Yeah.
it was Benny Jet's birthday, I guess.
Oh,
Like I
nice.
was looking for a Cusack post about that because I know they're best friends,
Yeah.
and it's like I didn't see one.
Right, right, exactly. Yeah.
Hello, going
You know,
on?
the other thing about Cusack's back catalog that
Mhm.
I found out is that movies like Say Anything were Fox movies, they're owned by Disney now, and in
Mm.
Disney they like vault a lot of those old movies,
Oh,
and so they
oh,
don't allow them to go out to the to like the screening circuit. And
oh, interesting.
yeah, so because a lot of indie theaters like to use them to get people to come into their like like a special night, like, oh, we'll do Say Anything, it'll be a special night of Say Anything, and it gets people to come in who
Yeah,
don't
I didn't
usually,
know
and then
would
they
see
see
that.
what other movies are playing and they go, oh, I'll watch that. um but yeah, like I think Say Anything is probably like the most common one because it's like I
I
want
think
to
it's
say
from.
it's a Fox, yeah, 20th Century Fox,
Yeah,
exactly.
it was.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so Disney, like essentially once Disney bought Fox's catalog, they just started pulling movies like that
Oh
from
goodness
the
sake.
screening circuit and the
Why? Because why can't we just screen and enjoy and
well, the
enjoy the
reason,
anything?
yeah, the reason why they're doing it now, I don't know how much they're still doing it post-pandemic, but the reason why they were doing it pre-pandemic. So again, like Say Anything came out in 89, so it would have been like 30-year
Really?
anniversary on 2019. What Disney's plan was, they had this two-part plan to essentially take over the entire movie industry, and one of them was to use all their properties or IP, as we were saying, earlier, their different IPs to
Right,
like
like full spot.
yeah, to like kind of flood the theater. So it's like you got, two or three Marvel movies a year, a Star Wars movie, a Pixar movie,
I
an
remember
original
this. Yeah.
Disney. Yeah, and they could, so like, if like say Warner comes out with a DC, like a Superman or something, you could hem it in with a couple different movies, and then you take up as many theaters as you can, as many screens as you can. The problem is that you can do that with AMC, right? You can load up your movies on like AMC. You can even have a deal with AMC so that you've got
Mm.
so many screens. With indie theaters, the indie theaters give every movie an equal share. And so they don't like the indie theaters because they can't control them the way they can like an AMC or a Cinemark. So by pulling movies like Say Anything and not letting them use those movies, it takes away a resource for them to be able to grow. And so they were hoping to choke out the indie movie industry at the same time that they were going to use the main theaters to choke out their competitors. I don't know how much they're still using that strategy post COVID because it kind of it put their whole strategy.
Yeah, kind of fell on its
Yeah,
face.
but
So
that's it. That's it's one
that's
of
the
those
answer.
things.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, well, maybe they'll stop doing it. 'Cause there's other stuff that Cusack could screen besides Ghost Prime like an High Fidelity. And it makes sense that I can only do two movies.
right. Yeah. No, he's got. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that I mean, Eight Men Out. That's a fascinating one.
Love that movie.
Yeah,
That's a great movie. I immediately hooked in. It's like a
yeah,
3.5, 4-star movie for me
yeah,
because he just
yeah.
like I like corruption, as you know. So like,
Hmm.
especially like Blue Chips. I love Blue
Right,
Chips.
right. Yes, that's a great one.
I
Yes.
need I know where my Blue Chips copy is. I can just watch it anytime. It's like maybe I should. Maybe I should watch Blue Chips.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
like, isn't that funny? We have a movie called Blue Chips. I mean, this like I know it means something like basketball, but
Right.
for the uninitiated, they're like, wait, is this about like a Mexican restaurant? They have blue and
Right.
red chips. It's like,
Right.
what is
Right.
this? Blue corn chips? What's going on here?
There actually
Uh,
is a Mexican restaurant here in Philly called Blue Corn.
that's right there.
I
See,
don't know if it's still open, but because I mean it was kind of like a higher end one. I've never eaten in there before. But but yeah, so that's kind of it's like
that's funny because like
blue chips.
I had a classic Blue Chips. Oh, I don't know. I have other stuff I have to watch. I can't rewatch Blue Chips right now, but
Yeah.
I will maybe. It's like, but I should let people go. I can do some plugs.
Yes, let's do some plugs. We'll plug. Yeah.
Let's see. So ComeuppанceReviews.net is the website. We just posted the caretaker, Robert Bronzy,
Right.
and Quentin Rampage Jackson and Paul Logan
Oh,
from
of course.
Ballistica.
Yeah.
It was junky fun, you know.
Right.
It's enjoyable in that kind of bronzy way.
Hmm.
And then I posted something. Let's see, I comments on the Twitter X. Don't do much on there. Who was the podcast? You were just on for Stallone.
Yes.
We just posted a couple weeks ago. And Tax Rock's my Instagram handle. I posted the Guilty. That's that tape with Bill Pullman
Hmm.
movie on screen. You know, I watched it last Saturday, and I can't remember it from the past. Like, oh, maybe it's better than that. It starts off kind of gritty, and then just falls off. And then also I posted Counter Strike. That's the one with Rob Estes and
Yes.
Joe Lando, and I posted Cherry Falls. You ever see that one? Jay Moore, also from the podcast from what was that movie called?
Oh, what was that one that, yes, it's a good point. I don't know. Cherry Falls I've heard
Hollow
of, but I
Point.
don't think I've ever seen it like I meant to.
Was it
Yeah,
Hollow Point?
I think so. It was,
That was Jay Moore.
yeah,
And
yeah, Hollow Point, right, with Luke Goss.
Luke
Yeah,
Goss and Jay Moore. And then Jay Moore was good in that, but he got very. I wish he was in it more.
right. He's very,
Oh my
yeah,
goodness, he was really good in that. But like, all right.
yeah, right. Yes.
Was that Bruce Dern also? No, no, no,
Yeah.
no. That was
No,
Overrun.
yeah, no, no,
That was not a part of our Bruce Dern era. It
no.
was.
It had Michael Pare.
It did, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. It was a Christian Sesma movie, I think. No, Daniel Zarrilli directed.
the
Daniel
really
Zarrilli.
that was it. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, R.P. Daniels really.
yes. The late Daniel Zarrilli
And
directed.
now
Yes,
it's still around. See,
yeah.
that's what Delabie should be posting. Some moving like movies like uh, I forgot, the really.
Yeah, like Phoenix. Phoenix is another one. I don't know if he's still listening at this point. He probably turned it off after. Yeah,
Yeah, if I
but
turn it off after we're done talking and what movie? I'm just
yes,
listening.
Zarrilli was the king of the
Yeah.
low budget. I mean, he did. It was like on our movies here we've covered. We did Phoenix, Invincible,
Oh
and
yeah.
Hollow Point. Um,
Forgot that we did Invincible. What was that? Marco Zerrer.
yes, so Zarrilli was in the exactly. So big star of Diablo, which was a huge, people dug last year. And I guess he's done some other stuff. I mean, obviously he's done John Wick 4, right? That's, Mark Roar. But it was kind of like based roughly, like that was the thing. Zarrilli would base his like roughly off other movies. So it was like Phoenix was like roughly what Man Under Fire or something, or what was
Man on Fire?
no, what was I'm trying to think what Phoenix was kind of roughly based off. It was like it wasn't quite Taken, but it was like but it was like kind of the revenge sort of movie, right?
It was done well for its silliness. Well, because of what's her name again?
Oh boy, yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. I'm gonna go real quick. Natalie Ava Marie.
Right,
Natalie,
not
yes,
Eva Marie Saint. I don't
right,
want to say Eva
exactly,
Marie Saint.
right,
I
exactly.
loved Phoenix, but yeah, I think it's still in Spanish on Tubi. Last I checked,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
which is a shame.
just
Um,
can tape stuff on Tubi onto their TV
yeah,
before it went away. But
no, and so I will say the Phoenix episode of the podcast that we did, that is also one of the most popular.
that's
Was it?
amazing.
I think it was Phoenix and Overrun,
That
right?
was
I
it.
think,
Yeah, that was a Bruce Dern era.
yeah,
Totally.
and that one people really dug that episode as well. So
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna have to
think,
re-listen to that.
yeah,
I didn't let people go. I did the plugs.
yeah.
So
No,
next time we're doing a rewatch.
we're gonna redo the episode that I accidentally deleted.
That's
That
okay. I'm
we
gonna
covered.
rewatch
Yeah,
those two classics. Pray of Wrath. Gotta love Tatiana.
yeah, and Cynthia Rothrock. We get some more
Timothy Rothrock
Rothrock. Yeah,
and Jay Patrick.
yeah, right. Oh God, Jason Patrick, a crabby Jason Patrick.
So
Whatever.
freaking crabby and oh my goodness, this hat,
Exactly.
his like
Exactly.
sweatiness and his dumbness.
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
love it. I guess is he doing a oh no, he's in a movie William Kaufman, the director who made One in the Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Not the drops the names. He messaged me
Oh, nice.
because I was giving him those clap emojis for Man of War. It's his new movie coming out.
Yes. Yeah.
Jason Patrick is in that. And I was
Oh,
like, oh,
interesting.
interesting. And because he liked my account. It's like, oh wow, it's really cool that I had all these VHS. Like, no problem. Hey, thanks for making One in the Chamber. I mean,
Yes.
respond to that. But he's cool. He's a nice guy. I
Yeah.
think he kind of gets it. It's like, oh cool, you like my VHS? Thanks. Making a screener. But it's coming out
Yeah.
soon, July 3rd on digital.
Okay. Yeah, it's got Daniel Bernhardt as well.
Yeah, and interesting named LaMonica Garrett.
Yes.
Is a
Yeah, I'm not sure.
man's
Yeah.
name.
I see the picture of him here. Yeah. Yeah.
Interestingly named. I saw the trailer. It looked like classic, straight to video action silliness.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you like?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'll let you go. But Sinners and Saints, right? That's a movie William Kaufman made.
Yeah.
Did you see
Kaufman,
that?
he's someone.
Is that
No, I
Method?
haven't seen that one. So Shrapnel we covered on here. That
Oh
was
yeah, we
him.
did Shrapnel.
Yes, that was him. Um, and then he. So speaking of Johnny Strong, is it Johnny Strong? that was
Well,
in
Johnny Strong, and I was Johnny Strong in this Gary Stretch. Now I
Gary
know,
Street. Right, yeah, exactly. War Horse One. That's
right, right.
yeah. Is
I've
it
heard. I didn't see it. I don't think I
Johnny
saw that.
Strong? Yeah, who
Johnny
was in
Strong.
Invincible that we were
Yeah,
just
that was
talking
it. That
about.
was one thing. Johnny Strong and Marco Zerrar,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
Gary Stretch.
yeah.
Um, is wait, Gary Stretch is some dumb Tarantino knockoff movie called A Good Day to Die.
Oh,
I
yes.
never really
Okay.
saw that. It's pretty stupid. It's like
Yeah.
very talky dumbness. But
Right.
it's Michael
Right.
Rappaport, Ralph Macchio, Gary, someone else, another name, but
Hmm.
it's not coming to me right now. But I remember watching it like, this is dumb.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
Tarantino, what have you wrought? You know, it's like,
Right. Right. Well, that's
it's,
the thing. I think, Exit Protocol has a little bit of that Tarantino talkiness in
oh
it. And
really?
yeah, it's just,
Have you wrought, sir?
oh man, yeah, it's kind of, like it's
Leaves out to
yeah,
go on that era. It's
yes.
like,
Yeah, we don't
I
see
mean,
it as
like,
much anymore, right? We don't see it,
no, but
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder if that would make a comeback or people would care. It's like, I don't think so. I think that's just over. You know,
Yeah.
it's just like, we used to have these weird eras, huh? This is like
Hmm.
the Tarantino knockoff era. Then we had like
Right.
the Die Hard knockoff era.
Yeah.
It's like kind of interesting to think about.
Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to think of a good Tarantino knockoff movie. I guess people say Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead is a Tarantino knockoff movie. Have you ever seen that?
No, I've heard of it, but I
Oh,
haven't
it's
seen
good.
it. Is it
That's good
okay?
high quality because you got Andy Garcia yelling and stuff.
Right, right.
I love when he yells. I just rewatched Twisted. I should let people go. But you ever see that movie, Ashley Judd?
No, I don't
Uh,
think so.
it's pretty stupid, but it's like,
Yeah.
and don't look at the back cover of the tape.
Right. Yeah.
Is it because like spoiler much?
Oh, it
It's
gives
just
away the
like,
movie, of course. Yeah.
oh my goodness, like you this looks like a spoiler. You'll see. You can,
Hmm.
who cares? You can watch the movie 20 years old. But if
Right.
you want to laugh, just look at the cover on the back. It's like that's a spoiler. It's like
Yeah.
because a certain person's in it named Samuel Jackson. So we'll
Hmm.
see what happens to that character. Wink.
Right, right. Okay. Right.
But Andy Garcia is like, it's like it's like I like when he yelled. It's fun.
Yeah, Andy Garcia is probably the redeeming factor in Godfather 3.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
He should do some cruds. He hasn't really done the crud circuit.
no,
Um,
he did a couple RLS Frazier, like I think like
oh
The
yeah,
Line or whatever. He did a
the
couple of those
line.
ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Ray Liotta went to the impression.
right.
I
Yeah.
saw that. That was the last movie I watched in 2020. It was like the
Oh, was
1040 movie. I watched 1,000 movies in
oh,
2020. I
wow,
wonder
that's
why we
amazing.
watched 1,000 movies in 2020. It's pretty. If you ever watch it, it's pretty low. It's pretty
Yes.
dumb.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I reviewed it because I think it's got. Does it have Gary Daniels in
I
it?
think it does. Gary Daniels, Andy Garcia, and Ray Liotta.
Yeah, because the thing about the Ray Liotta in that, and we're kind of both on that though. We should let people
We
go.
should let people
But
go. It's about
Ray,
long.
so that the Ray Liotta's part was originally Don the Dragon Wilson's part.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, when they found out they could get Ray Liotta, they rewrote it and they wrote Wilson out, and so
Oh,
he
poor
went on
Wilson.
hiatus for pretty much from when he did the Sentinel, that Jesse V. Johnson movie, which I think was like '07, and
Yeah.
then he came back in the early 2010s and he did that short movie, the one with where Lou Ferrigno plays a superhero.
I
I,
don't remember the title of that.
I can't remember, but he does that, and then he does the Scorpion King 4, which is a very
Right.
short role. But it was like he essentially was just sort of like so disillusioned from that happening that he just took a
Understandable.
break. Yeah,
I mean, I would like to see that Don Wilson versus Andy Garcia.
yeah, no,
That'd be kind of
yeah.
interesting.
No, but yeah, we never got it because of that. So yeah, so if you, it was the Liberator, that was the one I was thinking. The Liberator was
Oh,
the short
that.
that he does
Okay,
with
I've heard of that. Yes.
yeah. So essentially, I mean, and I mean, you also look at 2015, he also does Diamond Cartel. So it's like when he comes
Yeah.
back in 2015, he's
He's
doing a
not in a
bunch of
big way on
stuff.
that one.
But yeah, it's all small parts. It's
I
nothing,
know. I know. I want to see him do a main role again, but I know he's getting a little older. But
Yeah.
it's not too late. You know,
No, no.
why not?
Yeah.
Let's who makes these kind of movies still? William Kaufman and Bronzy.
Bronzy.
Get
Yep.
Bronzy
Bronzy.
put down a dragon in something.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that would be pretty good.
Is
You
he
know,
good?
oh no, I was going to say, like, I was, whoever was, the last Kumite,
Yeah.
he's got a new movie coming out with Gary Daniels in it.
Ooh, okay.
Um, what is it called? Like Red Line or something, like Red something. But he'd be perfect for Wilson. Like he did. He had Cynthia Rothrock
That
in
was
and
fun. I liked Las Kumite. Well,
yeah,
there's some there. There's obviously some silly parts, but I like that they delivered. They delivered on the Billy Blanks versus Matthias Hughes fight,
yes,
and
yes.
we're like, okay, that's what fans wanted, and then they got it. It was pretty decent for their ages.
Yeah.
It's like so that was
So
great.
this fall, September, so it's the director's name is Tame and M. Adams. I don't know if he did Last Kumite as well. Did he do? No, no. So he didn't. Okay, so it's a different director, but it's that remember the guy from was it Bryce Ackerson or something like that? Oh no, Matthias Landwehr. Matthias Landwehr, who was the star in Last Kumite. He's back, and then
Oh,
this movie's
nice.
got Keith Cook, Gary
Okay,
Daniels, Kurt McKinney,
nice.
Bolo Young's son David is in it as well. So
Wow.
yeah,
See,
this is
someone
coming
cares.
out
Someone's taking names that we care about. Kurt McKinney.
exactly.
Okay. Now you're talking. Hopefully they deliver on what we want
Yes, and I
in
feel
action.
like we probably, based on how Last Kumite went, I feel like, I mean, maybe the production crew is the same. Maybe it's a different director, but production-wise, it's the same.
Okay, I'm on board.
Yes, I
I
mean,
thought plus they delivered just enough for a recommendation.
exactly, and maybe this will do the same with these names in it. It's like,
Great.
yeah,
I love
yeah,
Gary Daniels. He still got it when he was in the Gardener with
yes,
Bronze. He still got it.
right, yes, he definitely
That
did.
long,
Yeah,
long scene of him like beating up people, but that was funny.
right, right. That was
That it was
great.
going up like 35 minutes half the movie, but that was funny. That was helpful. But we
Exactly.
should let people go. I'll let people go. I don't want to delay
Yes.
this one.
No, no, but this was a ton of fun. So I guess
Loved it.
if we're doing the Siskel and Ebert, right, we're kind of probably thumbs up on Clear Cut.
Thumbs down on
Unfortunately,
yeah.
thumbs down on Shepherd Code 3 Road
Yeah,
Back. Or no,
episode.
Lapierre. Shepherd Code 3
Lapierre.
Lapierre.
Now I'm
Yeah.
thinking of the Siskel and Ebert film. Do, 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 do,
Yes,
do,
exactly.
do, 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 do.
Exactly. Exactly. It's perfect. Well, Ty, thanks
Yeah.
again for coming on. This was a ton of fun.
You're welcome. I had a lot of fun. Thanks again.
Thank you. And thank you everybody for listening. We'll be back soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Direct to video,